Nah, I'm not gonna call it that junk. Playing a little poker, checking out X, and I don't know why, but I keep playing this over and I just keep this on repeat. This is from Elon Musk. Apparently, it's an AI video. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I just want to keep looking at it. I don't know what it is, but I just want to keep on looking at that thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's the hair pulling. Maybe it's the milk. Yeah. I could just sit here watching this all night long. Just could sit here watching this all night long. Oh my goodness. I'm not getting any car. I'm doing pretty good in the tournament right now. So let's see, what place am I in right now? So let's see what level we're at. We're at level 16, so we got like to 23, so we have 7 more levels. But what place am I in right now? I am in. Doesn't it say? I thought it was supposed to say what place I'm in. Maybe it'll say what place I'm in up here. It doesn't. I have 647,000 chips though. Oh wait, it'll say it over here. So right now I am in current position 10th out of 201. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I better stop playing this. Shouldn't I? Let's go to there. Let's go to profile. Check fold. 8-6 offsuit. No bueno hand. No bueno. What was this from? Oh yeah, this was looking at this video. Alright, crybaby loser. Schumer demands a museum label to soothe his feelings. What's this? Let's see.
Donald Trump is so embarrassed that he was the only president to be impeached twice, and he's such an intellectual goon that he has demanded the Smithsonian take down any mention that he was impeached in their impeachment exhibit. Donald Trump, you can run, but you can't hide.
Same
History
to you,
will
dickhead.
follow you down. Yes, Donald Trump, you were impeached twice, and nothing you do will erase that.
I'll go half the pot.
Donald Trump is so...
Same thing to you, idiot. You're going down, bro. You're going down. You are definitely going down. Oh, they called me. All right, let's see. Let's do half the pot. How much is that? 26,000? Hopefully they go all in, and then we can cash in on my 888. I'm not going to let them see what card I had. I'm not going to let them see what card I had. I said, are you worried yet, Adam? A sad moment for the Senate and the country. Republicans just confirmed Jeanine Pirro as U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. Yes, the same Judge Jeanine that even Fox News says was crazy and had to take off the air. How can they vote and confirm these people? Oh, what's up, Khalid? Hey, Future. Wow, look at that. Thank you, thank you so much. That's awesome. Whoa, we got a big donation tonight. What's going on? Thank you so much. Johnny and Panda deserve a treat for that one. You guys want a treat? I know you guys want a treat. All right, kiddos. Oh, you can see my 3D printer. I can't wait till my new spot is all ready. All right, Panda gets hers first. Then Donnie gets his. How y'all doing tonight? Ooh, I got a Queen 4. Not very good, so I'm not gonna bet it. Not gonna bet it. They might have ace, queen, king, queen, jack, all kinds of queen stuff. What's going on, Khalid? Is it Khalid or Khalid? I always get, I have trouble reading people's names sometimes. Whoa! Wow! Look at that. Thank you so much. Oh, that's over on, you're over on my, 27th, nope. You're over on my locals channel. Thank you very much. That's very awesome of you. Oh, yeah, let me put up the chat so everybody can see, because I didn't realize you were over there um in locals land. Wow, that's huge. I've never gotten a donation like that before. Thank you. Man, it must be a great night. Where are you from? Where are you from, bro? Queen for I should have called. I don't think I know they probably would have kicked my butt anyways. Wow. Holy jeez. That's insane. Thank you. Dude, you're awesome. Wait, Ace Jack of Diamonds. Okay. Ace Jack of Diamonds. Should we raise them a little bit? Let's raise them just a little bit. Thanks for the support. Whoa. Ooh. Well, let's bet a little bit. Let's see where they're at. Wrong. Bright color suit, wrong kind. What handsome babies? You're from Indonesia? Right on. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. Okay, so they probably got a king. I doubt they have the flush. I doubt they have like ace king maybe. I think they have ace king. And I want to see their cards. Indonesia, right on. My mom is my mom is Dutch. My mom was born in Nijmegen, Amsterdam, and so she used to bring. She would eat all the Indonesian food, the spicy Indonesian food. Oh man, I can't handle spicy stuff like she can. Oh, thank you. You like Donnie? His name is Donald J. Trump. Oh, Donnie. Oh, Panda. And I got my border collie, but you can't see her. She's down here. Oh, Donnie. What time is it over there in Indonesia right now? What time is it in Indonesia? Shoot. Somebody just went all in. Very spicy. Are you still living in Indonesia right now? King 9 off. No, I'm gonna pass. It's 11 a.m. now. Wow, that's let's see. That's a 14-hour difference. A 14-hour difference. Wow. What is it? Wonder what it is. So I've been to Amsterdam like 2 or 3 times as a kid. I haven't been there since I was like 7 years old though. And it's been 40 years since I've been to Amsterdam. Holy jeez. I want to go see them, see my family eventually again. Because my family's from my mom's from Nijmegen, if you know where that is. What's up, Josh? How the heck you doing? Yes, I'm feeling better. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that, big guy. By the way, everybody, if you're into learning about God, religion, or even just hearing Bible verses every day, go check out Josh's channel, Faith, Family, and Politics, and it's on Rumble. and it's under the Revolver brand. You might be able to go back to Dubai soon. Your work is almost finished. Right on. I've never been to Dubai. Never. Has anybody in here else been here to Dubai? I've seen like videos and pictures. I'd love to go there. I just never have. Just never have. one day when my puppies are, I can't go anywhere without Donnie, and I don't know how hard it is to take your service dog to other countries, and like what are the restrictions, like how long you'd have to keep them. Um, oh my gosh, what is it called? Oh my goodness. Because when you go to other countries, a lot of times they make you put your animals in quarantine. That's it, in quarantine for like a week or two. I could never do that to Donnie. I could never do that. Oh, Panda, a pretty. Josh, you should put your a link to one of your shows. Oh, there he goes. Now he's on his Revolver broadcasting. So they got political shows too. He says, which they do. They do. I mean, we all have different stuff. I'm normally political shows, but right now I'm playing poker. Right? Playing that hand. All right. Let's start off with the political stuff. Hey, anytime, my friend. Enjoy it over there in Indonesia. Thank you for helping out and supporting the channel. That's crazy. I appreciate that. Hey Josh, have you ever had this happen to you before? I've never seen this person before in my life on my show, and they just came on my show now and just they're helping me out a lot of stuff. That's interesting. On locals. There you go. Go support Revolver Broadcasting right there. Johnny's. Johnny's. What's up, buddy? All right. I see only have one person left in locals now. Um, hey, do you do locals also, Josh? Curious. Do you do locals also? This is the first time I've ever seen this name before, and they just came in donating money. They donated 165, 215, 265, 315, 315, 365, $465. And I've never seen this person before. I've never ever seen this person before in chat. And to be able to chat on my live stream, you have to be a supporter. Hold on. I'm not in the hand right now. It's gonna look weird for you guys, but look on the right hand side. So he came in, did $15, $50, $100, $50. He said he's from Indonesia. I've never seen that happen. I've never had that happen before. Keep up the streaming. $50. Oops, hold on. Hold. Then $100. That is a blessing. I've never seen that happen before. I wonder what did I do? Like, I'm overwhelmed right now. I've never seen that happen before. That's like it's kind of hard to believe. Kind of hard to believe. It almost makes you wonder if it's real. You know, it really does. But I'm not gonna question it. I'll just see what happens and thank him. Thank him. Right? Thank you very much. And I still don't know how to say his name right. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Wild video. Police officer in South Carolina collapses after an accidental fentanyl exposure. Oh, man.
Don't call me. I asked if you had anything.
And I'm still gonna go to jail.
Okay.
Not necessarily. We could have
That's in Berkeley County?
How?
We can't now.
That's Berkeley County.
No.
Be careful with that.
It's nothing in it.
Can't call that him.
I take care of my mom. She's got cancer.
That's crazy.
I need
Lung
Narcan.
cancer.
I need Narcan. I need Narcan.
Where is it? Where is it?
Why
Where
do
is
you
it?
need Narcan?
Where is it?
In my car.
Why do you need Narcan?
Central 143. We got LT's overdose.
Oh, shoot. He doesn't have the keys. The car is locked.
Narcan.
Send me a unit.
How did she need Narcan?
Move. Just move. Where is it?
Dude, I wonder if that's Carly
Give me a
Drake.
minute.
She need Narcan.
Give me a minute.
What the hell?
I got you. LT, I got you.
Dude, I hope that's not Carly Carr.
Narcan administered. Want another one?
Hey, look at this ace nine.
Ready?
Yeah. No, I don't think you did it on uniform.
I did.
Okay.
2 doses of Narcan administered. Just leave it. Leave it. You want me to sit you up?
No.
What do you need?
I'm good. Okay, just give me a second.
You're good.
Let's see. What do you guys got? I got 2 pair. What do you got? Are you just calling me because you got big chips? Well, hand them my way. I should have bet more. Some people can't even do that, especially if they don't do stuff like that at all. Hold on. I gotta download this video and share it with my On Patrol live group real quick. X downloader X. Hold. Gotta share this with my group over on Patrol Live. Copy video address. That's not the right one. Is it? Maybe it is. Paste the video. Look at that. I would have had 2 pair. I should have played it. Okay, download MP4. Wow. I used this site before, so I'm not too worried about it. Finish download. Okay. Now I gotta go over here and look at Facebook. Control Live. Go to post video. Find it over here. Where did it go to? I gotta find where downloaded to. Download maybe. Yep. Okay. Has anyone seen this from Berkeley County? Who else? Who else would want to know about this? Add Annabella. Chief. Where is he? Chief Taylor. I just saw him a second ago. Bradley Taylor. Post. That's insane. Sorry, guys, I can't see the chat. Now I can see it. Some people can't handle it, huh? Holy shit, I got all kinds of comments on here. I'll check them out later. Man, let's pray. Everybody say a prayer for this officer. Man, I hope they're okay. Actually, let's look it up. Berkeley County LT fentanyl. Ooh, Ace King of Diamonds. Oh yeah, it was 1 day ago. Deputy collapses after fentanyl exposure during routine stop. I want to see a real video though. Like not a real place. I don't want it to be fake. Read the full story. How do you read the full story? That's insane. Oh, look at that. We got 2 diamonds already. Let's bet half the pot. What happened to the officer? That's the issue. They don't show you everything.
Thirsty, headaches, fatigue, irritability. You might be dehydrated.
Your go-to.
See, they don't. They don't show what happened. Talk about it. Son of a gun! I missed, and everybody's still there. Let's just do a small bet. Let's see if we scare some people off. Nope. Then I lost. You had a 6 deuce and you called me? You called like 80,000 chips with 6 deuce offsuit. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Idiots. Idiots. Who was the officer's name? I'm trying to, they just said lieutenant. I'm trying to find out right now. That's on Facebook. Let's see if this one shows the whole entire thing. Let's see. I bet you they're just going to show the video again. Oh, wait, no, here we go. There it goes. They just say lieutenant. They don't say the name. Deputy with Riddle. Quickly administer 2 rounds. Oh, the deputy, Lieutenant Riddle, I guess is the name. I guess that's the name. Deputy, Lieutenant Riddle. Wow, that's insane and so sad. Man. Man was kicked out of a St. Louis City soccer game for wearing a MAGA hat. All right, first, you know what? Everybody just take a second and just say a prayer for that officer. I'm not good at saying prayers. So. All right. What's going on here?
We're on cameras up here. No, I just want to make sure I got it. Yeah, what's up? I'm Michael Weitzel. I'm being asked to leave by the police because of Donald Trump.
Hey, I'm a Donald Trump.
You're a Trump fan?
I'm a man. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
So I just want
all these coppers, you got to deal with them, Megan. But they do not political. They don't want any kind of political.
So those flags over there. Those are pre-approved. Those flags over there. Those aren't political. So my question to you guys is: are these rules equally enforced on everybody?
Here's my question to you.
And the only way I can do that is if I enforce it with you.
Or you just go out.
Go out and handcuff. So I'm being threatened with arrest. What law am I breaking? What am I? We ask you to leave. You're asking me to leave. Am I being evicted from the premises?
You're being evicted from the premises. You want to make a big?
Okay. We're gonna walk up. I'm being evicted from the premises because of Donald Trump. Because we can't wear Donald Trump hats in public. And so now I'm being evicted from the premises. We need a big procession to get me out of here.
I don't understand this. I really don't. It's his freedom of speech. If he wants to be a Donald Trump fan and wear a Donald Trump hat, then so what? If they wanted to wear a Nancy Pelosi hat in there, I'd make fun of them, but I wouldn't try and get him kicked out. I mean, come on, this is just idiotic. It's just idiotic. Wow.
Trump is not welcome in St. Louis City SC Club. Trump is not welcome here.
Oh, wait, it's a soccer game. Well, that's why.
I'm getting mad you guys.
We're the ones. I'm trying.
I know. We're the ones who don't complain about everything you cry about.
Exactly. I know.
But if we're gonna do this,
we don't want. I can just take the hat off and go back in.
if I take the hat off, I can go back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're already past that.
We're past that.
You ain't getting that chance to.
No, that's fine.
Just for this game.
Just for this game. Okay.
Because I knew anybody more pro.
You're trying. See, he gets it. He's just following the rules. It's not his fault. But this is the stadium's rules here. Thank you, sir. Hey.
Wow.
So that's what happens if you wear a Donald Trump hat to a St. Louis City Soccer Club game. Thanks for watching.
Wow, that's insane. That's insane. Just can't make this stuff up, can you? Woke liberal says she wouldn't be allowed an American Eagle because they're racist. Oh my gosh. People, stop with this fake stuff. You know, here's the problem, folks. And I'm part of the problem right now, too. I'm sharing this video, right? I can't go. People she made this video so she'll get a whole bunch of views and likes and get it shared, right? So we're all sharing it. I'm sharing it. Everybody's sharing it. Because it's a joke. But the problem is, there are people that will actually believe what we're about to watch. I haven't even watched it yet. But I know whatever we're about to watch, people will believe it. Because they don't think for their own selves. We got to stop sharing. And as I'm sharing it, I'm telling folks, we need to stop sharing stuff like this.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black.
I'm pretty black, so let's see if I can go in there. Here she is in the flesh, Sydney Sweetie.
Oh, she is.
You like these pants? Apparently, I can go in there if I'm black. They even took my picture.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
Okay, so the girl's making fun of this girl then. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. The other girl's making fun of this girl. Yeah, right? Oh, soccer Hispanics tough on the border. Got it. Exactly. Zachary. Well, St. Louis, though, too. St. Louis is a real liberal town. Okay, so, you know, in Cincinnati, they had that big brawl the other night where they beat up a lady and another gentleman. And they're trying to say, well, they called us the N-word. Well, so I have a question for you guys. If you were a black person and somebody called you the N-word, does that still deserve for you to just beat the living hell out of them? Or should you just say, haha, you're an idiot, and walk away? Like, every time somebody makes fun of me for being in a mobility scooter, or if they make fun of me for, oh, look, he needs a therapy dog. Well, I guess Donnie kind of is a therapy dog too, right? But does that mean I should just go and beat the living hell out of him? Should I hit a woman? I don't care what a woman does. I have been taught that you never hit a woman. If a woman is trying to stab me, you solve the situation by taking the weapon away from him and maybe holding her hands so she can't stab you. But you don't. If she has a gun and continues trying to murder you, maybe. Okay, well, I mean, of course, then. But never hit a woman. There's no reason to hit a woman. And look what I believe this. I don't know if this is the guy that hit her or there was another guy, but somebody just hit the woman with one punch and knocked her out. Revolver says, Josh says, I learned that the hard way. I was very violent in my youth. I'm not gonna lie, so was I. But I'm 40, I'll be 49 in 17 days. And you learn with age. We've learned with age. And then for the Cincinnati mayor to blame it on, the bartenders gave them too much alcohol. No. I don't care how much alcohol you have in you. You never hit a woman. You don't hit somebody because they called you a name. If they shoot you, yeah, you can hit them. If they punch you, yes, you can punch them back. You don't hit somebody because they called you a freaking name. And I don't even believe that they did call him a name. I haven't seen any video proof of it yet. If the video proof comes out, well, then you still don't hit him. Just saying. Los Angeles nurse says that nobody is going to the ER now because of ICE raids. This is actually good news because, illegal aliens, since they don't have insurance, they just go straight to the ER room every single time, filling up the ER rooms for people who really need to go there. So if this is true, I'm kind of happy about it.
Just got off my 12-hour shift
Holy jeez.
at one of LA County's easiest hospitals and ERs. And you guys, our waiting room is just empty, like 4 patients max, like every hour. And as much as a healthcare worker enjoys a slow day, it's actually pretty scary. Like, I know that a lot of patients are just scared to seek medical care right now. And it's just really sad, the circumstances that we are in right now. And it just scares me for the results of this after, because a lot of patients are going to hold off to not seek medical care, and they're going to come back 10 times sicker. And I just want to urge anybody who has any family members who are experiencing any serious symptoms to encourage them to seek medical care. Hospitals are supposed to be safe spaces, and we are there to protect our patients and care for them regardless of who they are, and where they come from. So it's just a PSA. Please, please, please educate.
This woman she doesn't know what the heck she's talking about. Okay, so let's see. In California alone, how much does California spend on illegal aliens going to the emergency room? I know, I'm a slow typer. California to spend $8.4 billion this year on healthcare for illegal aliens. $8.4 billion. And you know who pays for that? American citizens, people that pay taxes, and people that go to the hospital, because most of the time the illegal aliens don't pay their bill. So everybody else that has to go to their hospital, your insurance premiums go up, your hospital bills go up. It's an all around thing. What's up, American First? How's it going? So for this woman to be bitching and complaining because the hospitals or emergency rooms are not filled up right now, they should be happy. No, American citizens and taxpayers, or I shouldn't say American citizens, I should say more taxpayers aren't paying for these illegal aliens to go into the hospital room and the ER just to get fixed, because they don't go to regular doctors. Because why? I can go to the ER for free. And then when your loved one is actually sick and needs to go to the hospital, you're going to have to wait 10 to 12 hours to get into the emergency room. It's just a joke all the way around. It's BS. Holy jeez, this is a lot of freaking... Let's see, what is that symbol? I can't see that symbol. Looks like it might be a Donald Trump symbol. I'm not sure, I can't tell. Too small. Look at this, the U.S. Coast Guard offloads nearly 10,000 pounds of cocaine worth $73.7 million after a high seas interdiction off the coast of Ecuador. Holy jeez Louise. That's a lot of freaking cocaine. Wow. And that's just one shipment. That's just one shipment.
We have retired from there, and I went over to
Just insane. Don't they say like there's somewhere around like billions and billions of dollars somewhere in, Colombia? Because what's his name used to just bury his money all over the place. Okay, so this has been going on too. It says more than 30 delegates have their credentials pulled at the National Young Republican Convention. I am one of them. I was a candidate for the committee woman of Ohio Young Republicans, when they did this exact thing in our state and intentionally very mathematically hold out exactly enough credentials to disenfranchise our slate. Or I wonder if she means state. Worked in state, but guess they took it national. Let's see what's going on.
I'm gonna make something.
Wow. Why are they doing that? They're becoming Democrats. They're just becoming Democrats. What the heck is going on in our world? And this guy says, if you take the battery out of your phone, I can still listen to you. In the old days, we took the batteries out. You'd think you were good, and you'd go in there in a SCIF and talk about whatever you want. I could still listen to you. We were doing stuff like that way. The heck bug just landed on me. We were doing that stuff before. We had to watch this.
If you take the battery out of your phone, I can still listen to you. And where are we buying all the chips from?
China.
Interesting.
The opioids and all the depression and my anxiety about everything else, and the PTSD and the TBI and everything on top of it. You're talking about a big ball of mental health issues.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's with a lot of veterans. And I pray that those veterans out there didn't have the childhood I had to make all of the other stuff start happening, because they're going to end up in the same boat that I was in. You'll end up going there. If you had everything I had in my life, it's a recipe for everywhere I went, you know? And that's all the stuff that I had to figure out. I had to figure it out the hard way, because none of those psychologists were helping out. They all wanted to make money off me. They wanted to write a book with me and be a millionaire. That was the book. It was a book that I hired a lawyer to try to stop.
Does it, Josh?
I didn't want that book to go out there. Partway through the writing of the book, I figured out what she was doing. And so I started fighting it. And I started,
What's up, Hope
half that book
Rising?
is her making stuff up.
Are you home
And
for the
nobody really
Irish
knows
Festival?
about. You know, half the book is.
Actually, Hope, did you take any pictures of So Hope this weekend went to the Dublin Irish Festival, and she knows that I have a thing for redheads. So did you take any pictures of any beautiful redheads that were there, and or give them my phone number? Really, the foil, that's all it takes is a little bit of foil to mess it up, huh? Interesting. I had a girlfriend that I was dating, and she stuck everything in her microwave, because she said microwaves are like Faraday cages. So like when she got home, her cell phones and stuff like that, she would put in a Faraday cage. I mean, in a microwave, because it's similar to a Faraday cage. Interesting. Okay, we got pocket threes. You didn't take any pictures of any hot redheads for me at all? Why do we even talk to Hope? Jeez, man. That is so wrong. That is so wrong, Hope. You're mean. Jeffers, that's correct. This person was a prepper too, so I mean they did a lot of prep stuff. Like there was candles all over their house. There was water all in every single room of their house for just in case. Actually, they weren't even candles. Because this person didn't like. They thought that the chemicals in the candles could hurt you as well, which I don't know. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. And so they had like the electric battery powered candles in every room. This person was like full on, like ready to go with it. There's not really a lot of redheads there at an Irish festival. There's not a lot of redheads. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, so I got pocket threes. There's 4 clubs out there. I have a low club, so they're betting big. They probably have either a straight and or a flush. I'm gonna have to fold. I had to fold it. Okay. I won't be able to respond quickly. So let me show you right here. They were actually live. Dublin. They were actually live. I was about to watch it, but I was watching on patrol today. Wait, there's a redhead? Unless it's a fake redhead. So Hope got to sit in the front row of this, right, Hope? You said? You sent us a picture of you being in the front row? Wait, is she a redhead? I don't know. She looks good in that little outfit, though. She's a redhead. There's a redhead. Oh, she doesn't have to be a redhead. She's still beautiful. They may have been redheads. Yeah, I can't dance like that. No way. No dancing like that for me. Microwaves work as Faraday cage because of the lining that keeps in the microwave weight. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. What's fake, Hope? What's fake? Oh, her hair? That's Allie the Piper? Really? You should introduce me to Allie the Piper.
Me, because I was giving her information. I was working with her. But then when I realized what was going on, then I got that lawyer to try to stop the book and try to do something else, or at least have me have the final say. You're a contributor, but it's my book. It's my life. What turned out was she wrote the contract and I signed it under the influence of booze and drugs and everything else. There was a chapter she actually wrote that never got put in a book about my drug use and about how bad I was. Because she knew where I was. She took advantage of it. You know, and I'm not saying I'm a total, you know, like,
how do you go around taking advantage of veterans? How do you go around taking advantage of veterans like this, especially when they're in a tough situation like that? That's like the worst of the worst.
Kid that you're going to take advantage of in a really easy way, especially right now. But at that time in my life, I was in a really bad place.
Lots of veterans get taken advantage of when they're in that state.
Yeah.
Because it's not you.
It happens a lot.
It's
it wasn't
booze,
me at all.
it's benzos, it's antidepressants, it's mood enhancers.
It's sad.
So the first psychiatrist took advantage of me.
It's
and
PTSD.
She knew exactly what she was doing.
It's deep brain injury.
Yeah.
So had you ever vocalized that?
No, I couldn't. I didn't know.
That was the first time you vocalized it after you retired to somebody?
Oh, like yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so what happened was I was at this huge meeting and it was kind of in one of the areas Pentagon works in Crystal City. Like we have skiffs all over the place. So we're in this place. I'm giving this big brief and I'm sitting up there with who's the guy that wrote Accidental Gorilla? Really good dude, famous dude. He gave a talk on Accidental Gorilla, and then we had one of the SES4s or 5.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find out what Accidental Gorilla is. Accidental Fighting Small Wars in the Midst. It's a book. Look at my text. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, Fighting Small Wars in the Midst of a Big One. I'm gonna have to get this book. Hope says check. Oh wait, Hope sent me a picture. Whoa, hubba. You know that girl, Hope? Wow. Hold on. I got my messages on my phone too. Let me go to the message from Hope. Wow, you know her, Hope? She is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wowzer. Look at Hope's all dressed up and looking nice too. Wow. You should introduce me to her, Hope. You should say, hey, you know what? You should meet my friend Eddie. He's really nice. He's a little cripple guy.
Way jealous. Up high, like big. And he was giving a talk. And then he had me giving a talk. So 3 of us were up there talking to this whole audience. And so at the time, it was like 2012. I was talking about 3D printing. And I was talking about the failure of the FBI and a failure of ATF and a failure of everybody because you guys are missing a point. You guys are doing all these laws and guns and all this other stuff. And I said, in about 10 years, I'll be 3D printing a gun in my basement. I said that in 2012, 13, somewhere right in there. for that. No, it was the end of 13.
That was last year?
Because it was just before I came out. So it would have been
still beautiful.
Sometime in that time period. So I'd have to really think about it. And I could probably give you the exact time. But and I told him a lot of other stuff. And I said, this is the future. And I said, if you guys aren't starting to look at where the future is going and what we're doing with technology, and you're starting to do it right now, then you guys are going to miss the boat. And I gave him a lot of things like the 3D printed gun. And I was talking to him about 3D printing pharmaceuticals and about this. And I said, I could do all this.
Wait a minute. 3D printing pharmaceuticals. 3D printing pharmaceuticals. Trying to think how you could do that. I mean, I know I'm pretty sure you could 3D print a pharmaceutical, but you'd have to get all of the different compounds to go in there, right? And they got to be highly regulated. I don't know if you could 3D print, hydrocodone pills, right?
Stuff into my basement. And I said, pretty soon, I said, I'm 3D printing, I'm doing all this other stuff. And so this stuff, it's not rocket science. If I can 3D print, I can load up all these
Tell her
tubes
your friend
with these
from
different
California
things.
says hi, please, Hope.
I can load them up with pharmaceutical, grade this, and I can do them down in the micro stuff, because we were already doing some super micro stuff that I could talk to you about. That's like, if you take the battery out of your phone, I can still listen to you. In the old days when you took the batteries out, you take the batteries out and think you're good, and you go in there and skiff.
Okay, so so as somebody who used to be, I went to school for a little bit for electrical engineering, and if you take the battery out, there's still a thing called a capacitor that they can have in here. And most stuff has capacitors in it. And what a capacitor does, it holds and stores energy like a battery. And so who knows how big capacitors have to be now to do that. She has over 1 million followers on Instagram. I just saw you sent it to me. I'll have to go check out her Instagram.
And you can talk about whatever you want. Oh, I could still listen to you.
Yeah.
We were doing stuff that you could never find what we were doing, ever, and you never will. And it's in every piece of equipment right now, in every chip right now, there's stuff. And where are we buying all the chips from?
China. Taiwan.
Yeah. So, and I was talking about all this stuff back in like 12, 13 time period. So I was with my buddy, and he's a D-boy from Bragg, a really good dude. He passed away a little while ago. But one of my best friends, and Dave, Hugh was awesome. And he was one of my mentors. And I was kind of one of his mentors sometimes too, because we were just, it was simpatico, and we would help each other out and really do stuff. It was the best like tech team. And it was me and him, and it was about 5 other people on our tech team. And you give us, that little group, this carnivore group, if you give our carnivore group any problem in the world, we'll solve it. Steve Vogel is one of those guys, and there's a bunch of other guys. But he saw the psychiatrist, and he knew this person was a PTSD military expert in PTSD, this psychiatrist. That's what she does. And he talked to her and says, hey, my buddy there, Chris, he's been going through a lot, and I'm afraid for his life. And he started going into some of the stuff about what me and him talked to about slightly, just soft, He never knew about the other stuff. And so the psychologist started talking to me, and I was like, yeah. I said, I have a lot of stuff going on. And I said, I definitely have some PTSD, and I have this and I have that. I said, but there's this too. And I showed her a picture of me dressed up, and she was like, hey, let's meet tomorrow and talk about this more, and let's do that. And then the next day is when she started saying, we could write a book and we could be millionaires. And that was pretty much it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just one conversation.
Yeah. Well, it was the next day. So that night during that thing, It was a huge event. I had people all over me because as soon as I give one of those talks, and they realized that I could fix their stuff, or I talked about something, they say, that was really interesting. Let's talk about that more. Like the Iron Man stuff and the nuclear batteries and a lot of other stuff that I was working on, it was fission, which was the problem. We're doing other stuff now, so we fixed it. So it's not a big deal. But when they realize that I work on all this stuff, they want to talk to me, and they want to say and set up further meetings and figure some stuff out. And then even bring me in and say, hey, just want you to consult. So at that time, I was doing consulting for $500 an hour. You know, if you bring me in for a couple of hours, it was $1,000 for me. You know, 2 hours is $1,000 for me in those days. You know, if I was doing any consulting for any of those other groups.
Holy geez, that's good money.
It all fell apart at that point because then I showed her that, and then she started talking to me and started doing all the other stuff. And then I was like, I don't care. I said, I'm probably gonna be dead soon.
No matter where you're watching Sean Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like.
Oh, it's all done. Sorry, I'm trying to check something out. I'm trying to go to locals so I can look up. Hold on. Maybe I can click on. Nope. Okay, I'll do it later on. Jack Adolf suit fold. Okay, what's next on our list? Moon dust that's cooler than gold lands in the UK. China just sent the UK moon dust so rare scientists are basically guarding it like it's the last slice of pizza. Okay, let's see.
Inside these tiny vials is some of the most precious stuff on our planet, moon dust. Yes, you heard me. Bits of the moon's surface dug up and transported back to Earth. They were collected by China in 2020 on its Chang'e 5 mission, and now they're lending samples to 7 teams around the world. These are the first collected from the moon in almost 50 years. Back then, it was just the Soviet Union and the US that pulled it off. And this lab is the only place in the UK that has some of those samples. Professor Mahesh Anand went to China himself and he brought them back in his hand luggage to keep them safe.
What's cool about this is that the amount of information that we can derive from such a small amount of material, just 1 milligram, and it actually gives us so much information to start unlocking some of the mysteries of the universe.
Now the samples will be prepared using these machines and analyzed with lasers to look for gases. That will help the scientists answer questions about the evolution of our solar system, as well as the early years of our own planet, Earth. Inside these tiny vials is some of.
Wow, man, isn't it illegal to own like moon rock and stuff like that? I believe so. I believe so. Okay, Utah's giving millions of taxpayers' dollars to a brand new company to promote new housing projects. The money was only offered to them as a no-bid contract. You're not going to believe this. The company says even luxury housing plays a role. Let's see what this is.
Yes, Utah has a housing shortage. Some call it a crisis. So why is the state spending $2 million to tell you that? How do you feel about being described as part of the problem with Utah?
It's not like we're being educated and then we get to choose. We're being educated so that we don't resist what's coming down from the state level.
I'm Fox 13 investigative reporter Nate Carlisle. Here's how a newly formed organization received $2 million without going through the standard contracting process to tell you there's a housing crisis.
Well, wait a minute. They spent $2 million to realize that there's a housing cost. You just can't make this stuff up. You just can't make this up, folks.
Because there just aren't enough homes to go around.
You may have seen this ad on your television or social media feeds.
You're left feeling like you missed out. But there are straightforward solutions.
Or promoted by paid influencers.
And affordable homes help to create economic opportunity.
They describe the housing scarcity in Utah and tell viewers,
see how you can help to make homes more affordable in Utah at demandmoresupply.com.
We were together one day and we were talking about the issues that our state is facing.
This is the man leading the Demand More Supply campaign. He's Matt Lusty, Executive Director of Utah Workforce Housing Advocacy, or UW.
Oh, it is Utah, so I mean, you know.
UHA.
And we felt like the most important issue right now is housing affordability.
In 2024, the Utah legislature gave UWHA $1 million to conduct a survey related to housing affordability, run that statewide advertising campaign, and make policy proposals.
The vast majority of Utahns understand we're in a major housing crisis.
We showed the campaign to Utahns on Gallivan Plaza. Did you learn anything about housing in that video?
Not too much, just questions. I didn't hear much on what the solution was for that.
Just build more houses.
Article. Yeah.
No, I think we've been hearing for years that there's low inventory and that's driving up demand.
We went into the creation of Utah Workforce Housing Advocacy knowing that housing affordability was a problem. But we did not initially think, oh, this is just a supply issue.
So you're saying it was only through the surveys or research that you discovered that there was a supply problem?
Yeah, that's right.
But we looked at the original funding request from the
That's stupid.
sponsor, Riverton Republican Senator Dan McKay. The proposal doesn't say anything about investigating why housing is expensive. Instead, it says the target audience is the people of Utah to understand and appreciate effort to supply housing. This could be done by increasing housing units. After conducting surveys,
making sure it
the
still works,
recommendations published by UWHA include changing zoning laws, providing tax incentives, and finding, quote, surplus public land, end quote, to build on. There's no discussion of, for example, price controls or giving money directly to buyers and renters. UWHA acknowledges smaller, more affordable homes can ease the shortage, but the group also defends luxury homes and recommends policymakers, quote, help Utahns understand that even luxury housing plays a role in increasing housing, end quote. One recommendation says to expect arguments about increased traffic and overcrowding from new developments. The recommendation says to focus on families that will be helped by creating more housing.
We need to be careful about saying, yeah, you know what, we do have a housing affordability problem, but why don't you take that to another city? Why don't you go to another community to build that?
One of those other cities is the Davis County community of Clinton. Here, west of Clinton, is an example where Lusty says the developer met all the legal requirements to build, and many residents still said no.
So it's not really in opposition to the development, but rather the layout of the development.
Adam Larson and other Clinton residents tried to force a referendum on whether to rescind a 2024 city council decision to approve a mixed-use development here.
So we really wanted to slow down the process, get more public input, and hopefully modify the development to include more single-family housing and less multifamily.
Larson has filed a lawsuit asking a referendum be put to voters in Clinton. That litigation has paused the development. Neither UWHA nor the Demand More Supply campaign are parties in the suit.
You know, I
But
break
if
it
a
all the
community,
time.
through the democratic process, says it doesn't want a particular development, should there really be a state-funded public service campaign to tell them they're wrong?
Communities get to decide
we're
that.
back.
All we are doing is running an education and outreach campaign saying supply is a major issue in Utah.
I feel like it's more propaganda pushing the agenda of the
The most precious stuff on our planet, moon dust.
Can I say this? You know what this is like? This is like saying, oh, we need a study that says smoking is bad for you. Oh, we need a study that fentanyl is bad for you.
State and the
What a waste of time and money. Just insane. The only reason white culture is a problem for many is because of, oh yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'll get in trouble for it. I probably will. Let's see what's going on here.
Politicize it.
Hey, beat the hoe up, cuz. Hey, and I promise you, any nigga that plays my country is dying. Ain't no jumping in. Ain't no jumping in.
My question is, why isn't anybody stopping it? Why isn't anybody stopping this fight from happening? Not only are they not stopping it, they're starting fights with other people.
The JD Vances.
Okay, this is Ohio's area. You know, in Cincinnati at the Jazz Festival last weekend, some white people got beat up extremely. Just, it's an awful beating. And like we said earlier, well, they said, the black people said, well, they called us the N-word. To me, I don't care. Words are words. That doesn't mean you beat up somebody like this. But you're still listening now? Okay, Hope. But so what's going on here is now this pastor from Cincinnati, first the mayor says, the chief of police says, well, it's because the bars fed them too much alcohol. And, it's why are you making our city look bad? Now this pastor is saying this.
For those who want to politicize it, the JD Vances and the Vivek Ramaswamys and the Bernie Marinos and the Christopher Smithermans and many others who want to politicize it, they have not yet said something that I always hear when a black person, say, runs from the police and then is met with disproportionate force, sometimes ending their life, What we hear is, well, why did they run? Why didn't they just comply?
Right.
We hear that every time. But I've yet to hear anybody say, why didn't he just walk away? So let me back up so you understand this. Two combatants, one black, one white. A black man steps in, breaks it up. The white guy re-engages, slaps, not the black man that he had just squared up with, but slaps another black man. And nobody's asking, why didn't he just walk away?
We gotta watch this video.
And so when I see, and I don't know who else the chief is looking for or CPD is looking for, but when I see the mugshots, I only see people who look like me. I don't see the person who re-engaged, slapped not the initial person, but slapped another black man. So I don't see the slapper's mugshot.
I haven't seen the slapping video.
Sadly, I have to agree with those who are politicizing this and racializing this. I have to agree with the Smithermans, the Ramaswamis, the Marinos, Corey Bowman. This is racial because it is unequal justice. And so until we see all the mugshots, this is still a racial issue. So let me say again to those in Cincinnati, it's Friday night, and we know people like to go out on Friday night. Here's what I would ask. Because of what happened this past weekend, we don't want to see it happen again. Drink responsibly, take care of one another, and everybody get home safe.
Once again, blaming the alcohol. They're blaming the alcohol once again. Completely worthless genetics. What's going on here? What the heck? Oh, I don't want to see the dude's booties. Somebody, they bit you because you ate all the food at the buffet table. Meanwhile, at the welfare office, why do I have to? There's a lot of these.
Get the boat the fuck out of here. Get the boat the fuck out of here. Touch me. Get the boat the fuck out of here. Get the boat the fuck out of here. Stop filming me, bitch. I told y'all to do your fucking job.
And people are just standing around just like it's an everyday thing. American Eagle is standing firm, saying it won't apologize for its viral Sydney Sweeney ad campaign. Great jeans look good on everyone, and they shouldn't have to, is what I said. And wow, Sydney Sweeney. Thanks for reminding me about her. I forgot how beautiful she was. Okay, now here's the Cincinnati mayor talking about the same situation.
I have not. I mean, look, again, this was a fight. It was a horrific fight. But as this member and others have said, we have significant other public safety challenges. We have children who are far too often the victims of gun violence. We have
the gun violence.
Oftentimes far too often the perpetrators of gun violence being children. We have violent crime like every other major city across the nation that requires our attention and our bandwidth. And so I don't traditionally meet or speak to every victim of violent crime in our city, and that's consistent with my approach today.
Yeah, I think on this one today you should, though. These people, oh my goodness. What? You want to raise it up big, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Give me a couple clubs here. Let's see if I can double up on this guy. Let's see if I can double up. And I missed big time, and so did they probably. They're going to bet big again. Oh, that tells me they don't have it, but the problem is neither do I. Jeez. All right, what's Jazzy Crockett complaining about now?
So thinking about it in that way, a reflective map would look like the fact that only 39% of this state is Anglo. So how in the heck do we have 60% of the seats that go to DC are going to be decided by Anglos? That's the math that doesn't work. We need to flip the numbers so that people of color, no matter who they
Oh my God, she's stupid. She's stupid. She is not the brightest. Justin, there's a 9-day hunger strike still going strong at the Florida Alligator Alcatraz illegal alien facility per NBC. They're refusing to eat. Well, good. Thank you for saving the American people some money. I appreciate that. Just say you're calling ICE and they'll do the... Oh, yeah, this lady. Watch this.
We cannot. I came in at 5:30. I made the appointment to do my nails. I have to do my nails, or I'm gonna call the cops. Seriously, I have a flight. Please.
You can call. We can call too.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the
Yes.
camera and you.
I don't care about the camera. Please, I need to do my nails. Please, no, seriously. I did not make it up. I made the appointment. That's how they have the customer service. This is how it is. I will put the bad reviews. I'm gonna call my friend. She has nail salon at Winter Park, and I'm gonna ask her to call your corporate.
Then why don't you go to her nail salon?
Literally disturbing the whole salon. I would appreciate if you could just take this outside.
But do you understand? I made
It
the
does not
appointment,
matter.
and I have a flight.
There's a decorum. You have to have some decency and be a little bit more respectful.
Go, lady.
Otherwise, you're coming off like a complete Karen right now.
I would still just call ICE. I'm gonna call ICE right now. They'll do your nails real quick and fast. Just watch. According to the California Public Utilities Commission, PG&E electrical rates have gone up 101% in a year. I know. I live here. I have PG&E.
A power flex with investors and in power save mode with customers. Today, PG&E shared with investors its latest earnings report and also said it's working to keep your bill from ballooning. NBC Bears Alyssa Gord breaks down what executives are promising and what the critics are saying.
PG&E leaders acknowledged it at the company's second quarter earnings call. Customers are beyond tired of seeing their rates increase.
To continue funding needed investment while holding customer bills at or below the rate of inflation.
Over the last decade, PG&E rates have gone up 101%, according to the California Public Utilities Commission. And the utility has requested 7 rate increases over the past 2 years. Today, PG&E said rates aren't expected to go up again this year. And next year, combined residential bills will actually go down. Plus, the utility expects residential gas and electric bills in 2027 to be flat compared to 2025. These statements are not surprising given what PG&E CEO Patty Poppe told our Raj Mathai back in May.
We've got to be able to show customers we can do better work at a lower cost.
Poppe explained the utility won't be cutting rates, but as some increases take effect, others are expiring, so they'll offset each other and customers won't feel them. Does that mean it's time for customers to breathe a sigh of relief? Consumer advocacy organization Turn doesn't think so.
So I don't see how PG&E is going to be lowering rates. I really question that people's bills are actually going to go down.
Mark Toney is skeptical because of the spending and projects PG&E has been working on. Turn has been working on projects of its own, pushing for bills in Sacramento to limit utility spending and keep increases in line with inflation.
That's the kind of protection that will protect customers and make sure the rates don't keep skyrocketing double digits year after year.
Okay, Alyssa joins us in the newsroom. So it sounds that AI is playing into these plans that PG&E has.
Yeah, Jess, it certainly seems that way. Now, artificial intelligence with PG&E, artificial intelligence itself uses the power of data centers. And those data centers are something that PG&E is heavily investing in and continuing to invest in. Now, most of these data centers that PG&E is serving are actually located here in the Bay Area. And as you can imagine, they require a lot of energy. Now, PG&E says that those data centers could lower your bills by spreading out the costs, but some consumer advocates are skeptical. They say we need more guardrails so that the demand for data centers doesn't hurt.
Show you guys what PG&E's website is down
to see
right now.
what happens and if these bills actually stabilize, is there any other option for consumers for relief at this point? Because it just feels like the bills and all these bills that they keep tacking on just keep going higher and higher.
Yeah, just so many Californians feel that same way. There are actually a couple programs that are worth looking into. First of all, check out the PG&E website. I know it's basic, but it's a great resource. You can sign up for forecasts for your bill for the month, which will alert you if your bill appears like it's going to go over a certain amount. You can also check whether you are on the lowest plan or the most efficient plan based on your needs. And if you are low income or moderate income, there are actually quite a few programs that you can use. PG&E has a new program where if you have a past due balance, they will match you dollar for dollar to help you pay off what you owe. Now, our consumer investigator, Chris Kimura, looked into several helpful programs. Here he is.
Several programs with funny-looking names like LIHEAP, FIRA, CARE, REACH, and AMP have serious savings built into them for families like yours.
You can find that video and more. Head to...
I'm on the medical baseline plan, so they arrested this person, right? They're trying not to show their faces, but yet there's this guy's face right there in the mirror. You might not want to do it in front of a mirror. Just saying. Another dildo has been thrown on the court at the NBA game. WNBA game, excuse me.
Got a whistle away from the basketball.
Oh my gosh, she can't make this stuff up. What the heck is this? A high-ranking member of the Dindu Nuffin tribe gets caught stealing an Asian-owned wig in beauty supply store. Oh, let's see this. Whoa.
Get me out your fucking store.
Yeah. Come on here.
Get me out your store.
Come on here.
Get me out your store.
Come on here.
Give me out your store.
No, come on here.
Get me out your store.
내가 얘기했지 너한테.
Get me out your store.
Say sorry. 내가 미안하다고 얘기하라고 그랬지.
I don't understand what they're saying.
Get out, get me out your store if I start breaking
Don't
shit.
you not say how to sorry?
Get me out your store if I start breaking shit. You doing the
Wow.
most.
Yes, miss.
You doing the most. You locking me in your store. You've been following me around the whole time. Like, get me out your store.
Miss.
Hello.
Hey.
I took it out of her bag.
Just say sorry.
Out her store, miss. You have no reason to hold me in your store no more.
Ma'am, she's just saying, say sorry. She's gonna let
It
you
doesn't
go.
matter. Open the door and let me out of your store. You don't have no reason to hold me in your store no more.
What's the
That's
reason for
it.
stealing then?
I didn't take anything. I just had it in my
You
hand.
had intention.
No,
You
I
had
didn't have intention. Miss, just get me out your store. You locking me in your store, and I'm about to have my man come bust that shit open.
That's your what you
don't
do
have
is
no
I'm about to have my man come bust it open.
Nobody cares. I don't care.
I don't care then.
Okay, so let me out your store. You
I don't
have no
care.
reason to. If I break your window to get out, then you're gonna be upset. Just get me out of your store.
There's all the cameras. They're gonna follow you.
All right,
Thank you. Get me out your store.
Just say sorry, please.
Lock
Learn
me
the
in your
lesson.
Wow.
Get me out your fucking store.
Yeah. Come on here.
Get me out your store.
Come on here.
Get me out your store.
Come on here.
I think she's saying, give me the hair.
Get me out your Get me out your
Say
store.
sorry. 내가 미안하다고
Get me
얘기하라고
out your
그랬지.
store. I told you sorry. Get me out your store. Get me out your store, miss.
Say
Get me out
sorry.
your store, miss. You still locking me in your store. Get me
Say
out your store.
sorry.
Get
How
me out
old are
your
you?
store.
How old are you?
Miss, get me out your store.
How old?
You know, that's what you get for stealing, right? Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors approved a motion to prevent federal agents from wearing masks in parts of the county. Yeah, let's see how well that goes over.
The LA County Board of Supervisors approved a motion that could eventually prevent federal agents from wearing masks in parts of the county.
Motion carries.
It now goes to county attorneys to draft up a rule to be voted on.
If you're going to come into LA County and interact with our public, they have a right to know who you are.
Bus to go to work.
Supervisor Janice Hahn spearheaded the effort. One of her biggest concerns, public safety.
We're having problems with imposters. So if everybody is wearing a mask, we do have criminals who are out there who are, could dress up.
So wait a minute, during COVID, you wanted everybody to wear masks, and now all of a sudden you don't. Funny how that works.
As agents.
CBS News has confirmed at least a dozen people have been arrested across the U.S. for impersonating immigration and customs enforcement agents in the last few months. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons recently addressed the mask controversy with his own safety concerns on CBS's Face the Nation.
I'm not a proponent of the masks. However, if that's a tool that the men and women of ICE to keep themselves and their families safe, then I'll allow it. If we had those laws or regulations in place to give ICE agents and officers and other law enforcement officers the peace of mind that someone that does threaten their life or their families or doxes them will be held accountable, I think that'd go a long way.
Bans on federal agents masking their identities will likely have to be fought in court.
That share some of
UC Davis professor Kevin Johnson specializes in immigration law.
It's going to be very unlikely that any kind of court will uphold a state or local law saying that ICE have to be unmasked.
Han remains undeterred.
It'll be a lawsuit. So we'll probably get sued over it, but I say see you in court.
Wow.
LA County is not alone. There are a number of other cities, states, and congressional districts who are taking up this issue. Now, in a statement to CBS News, the White House said ICE agents require these masks to protect themselves and blame Democrats for attempting to undermine their officers.
Well, they are.
John.
Adam Yamaguchi, thank you.
They are. You're putting these people's lives at risk. Buckle up, Donald Trump. California is about to get a whole lot bluer thanks to you. Let's see what Newscomb is saying.
How far are you willing to go to stop Trump from stealing the midterms?
What's so interesting about how blue that is, that was done by an independent redistricting commission. That's the difference. We tried to play by a higher value system.
Who the heck is this
It's
dude?
about formal authority. It's also about
Jack
moral authority. We tried to
show?
do both and.
Yeah.
I've long supported independent redistricting. I can't stand these gerrymander districts. I can't stand the fact that we're trying to find, everything about gerrymandering needs to be addressed nationally.
Yep.
And I now realize that as a promoter to do it at the state level, I thought other states would follow suit because it was the right thing. They didn't.
No.
And so we've unilaterally disarmed. Democrats can't just sit there and act holier than thou and watch this democracy completely be degraded. Watch the rule of law degraded. Watch co-equal branches of government completely devastated and rolled back in real time by Trump and Trumpism. So we're going to stand up. That district, this state, the blue, will
He's
get
fluffy.
even darker blue.
You mean his
As
hair?
we respond to Abbott, we respond to Donald Trump, and we assert ourselves
Bold
much more
and bold.
aggressively. And
That's what I want to see.
Your prior question, and the stand question, Democrats need to stop the bullshit. It's a different day. We're on our heels on everything. They're shape-shifting everything. They're winning the messaging war.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so Minnesota Islamic Center writes a letter of support to ask the judge to go easy on a convicted Somalian child rapist because of the challenge of starting over in a new culture. So you're starting over in a new culture. That means you can just rape little kids. Does that make sense, Hope? I don't think it does. Oh, sometime this month, Hope, I'd appreciate it if you just said hi on Rumble because we got to have like 20 different chats from 20 different people. Manhunt is underway for 2 criminals and migrants who tried to run over ICE agents. Oh, look at this. Let's watch this.
ICE says 2 criminal migrants tried to ram their vehicle into agents during an ICE operation. One agent even fired his weapon at the oncoming vehicle.
But those migrants were still able to escape, and now local and federal law enforcement are searching the area as part of a...
But they're not going after the criminals. They're only going after the maids and the gardeners, right?
massive manhunt.
Yeah, Bill Malugin is live with more on the attack. Bill, what led to the altercation?
Well, Trace, ICE says this was all self-defense. They say their agents were trying to arrest 2 criminal aliens when they allege those aliens tried to run their agents over with their vehicle, which led to shots being fired, which is very, very rare for ICE. It all happened in the Colorado Springs area yesterday after agents from ICE's Denver field office reportedly targeted illegal aliens at a construction site. Now, after that alleged vehicle ramming, ICE says one of their agents shot at the aliens in self-defense, but they escaped in a vehicle, which they later abandoned. Now, they're officially on the run with a manhunt underway for them as we speak. ICE says, thankfully, there were no injuries, and they're adding in part, quote, 2 criminal aliens attempted to ram their vehicle into ICE officers during a targeted enforcement operation in Colorado Springs, July 31st. Wow. As a result of their violent actions and to protect the officers and agents on site, an officer fired 3 shots into the vehicle. The aliens fled and later abandoned the vehicle. Law enforcement officials are currently searching for the fugitives. Now, that nearby area was placed on a brief shelter-in-place order during that manhunt, and one local resident out there says he does support immigration, but only if it's legal.
I'm not against immigration when it's done legally.
Right.
You know, welcome people to come here to bring their skills, talents, and find the opportunities here, but you got to do it the right way.
Thank you for your service, sir. I noticed your Navy.
Now, ICE reports that assaults against their agents are up a jaw-dropping 830% over the same time last year. They say that is a result of this near constant anti-ICE rhetoric we're hearing from some politicians out there. And Trace, you've seen it yourself here in the LA area. They've been shot at. They've had rocks thrown at them. They've even had Molotov cocktails thrown at them.
Yep.
I'll send it back to you.
Bill Belugian, live for us in Los Angeles. Bill, thank you.
Okay, so I got pocket threes. I went all in. So this person bet big. Let's see who. Oh, they had king 9 off. Okay, keep it low. Give me a 2. And I win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woohoo. I'm trying. So I used to work in San Francisco. I was a plumber, and I've been all over the city. The minute I saw the way the cement looks, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been at San Francisco. Let's see what's going on here. San Francisco police arrest an Antifa member who was vandalizing property with a log.
They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Sir, please help me. Move out of the way. Leave me alone. Why can't you just leave me alone? Get down. Why can't you just leave me alone? Get down or I'm going to shoot you. You understand me? Sit the fuck down. Sit down. Okay, I'm sitting down. Don't hurt me, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like a little bitch. He went down like a little biatch, didn't he? But that's Antifa for you. If that, I mean, I don't even know for sure if that's Antifa or not. Okay, what's O'Keefe Media doing here? Vera Institute director confesses that the nonprofit tips illegals off regarding ICE whereabouts using secret notification systems in order to avoid the area. I hope they're going to look into these people. And oh, we can't play that one. We'll have to find a playable version of it. Somebody's probably sharing it right now. Joe Biden, ace 4 suited. I like that hand. Joe Biden, stand for what's right, even if it costs you everything. Let's see what he's saying here. He spoke the other night. Where was it? We're
60% of the vote. I won by a rousing 3,200 votes.
He won by 3,200 votes.
And they'd say, "What's your secret? What was the secret?" There always had to be some secret. I always told them the same thing in the meeting from the.
It's called cheating. Will I get a cookie if I comment on Rumble? I can give you a cookie.
Out of my heart. Same thing.
You guys can't hear the dings from my poker tournament, can you?
It's worth losing an election over. What are you willing to stand for? What are you willing to fight for? So let me tell you what that means. To all of you here tonight, those just starting out your careers.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so they used to joke around in this other channel I used to watch, and they always said there's tall Biden because, you know, there's sometimes he's pretty good and on point. I wonder if they gave him his drugs today.
Those who've been fighting a good fight all your lives. It means take the client who can't write a big check but needs protecting the basic fundamental rights. It means sign on to that brief that may draw the ire of people in power, but you know it's the right thing to do. It means standing firm.
Thank you, Joshua.
Against unconstitutional actions.
Hold on, am I following you so I can do that for you?
Intimidate you.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't.
It means write the article,
follow you,
give
but you don't have a channel. But thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend.
Defend the ideas your country is
it always helps out
to protect our institutions.
I'm guessing you got sent by AC.
Fight for the soul of the nation.
Thank you, AC.
Summon the courage, like all those elders here before you did, the people in this room, to commit acts large and small, to bend the arc of the moral universe toward justice, as Dr. King would say.
Oh yeah, I follow Revolver. Yes, I do. Oh, no, dumbass, Joshua. I get it now. That's your personal account. While you're, you never heard this story, Josh. Hope has heard this story. She's gonna say, Eddie, I've heard this story before, but a couple months ago, I take my service dog everywhere. He helps me walk when I need help, and when he's not helping me, he loves the attention, and so everybody loves to pet Donnie. It makes them feel good. It makes Donnie feel good, and it makes me feel good because, I meet. Like, we go to Costco, I add an hour to my day. We go anywhere with Donnie, I add an hour to my day because everybody wants to pet him. And then they show me pictures of their dogs or their cats or, oh my gosh, when I was a kid, they start telling me stories about them with their dogs as kids or family members. Or, I mean, you just hear amazing stories. Okay. And it's just so awesome. And so a couple months ago, we went to Costco, and I have, Donnie and I have a routine when we go to Costco. I park by where the bakery doors open because it's the furthest away because I have my mobility scooter. And there's a whole bunch of trees and bushes right there. So we go early because it gets hot and Donnie can overheat. So I always go first thing in the morning. And so that's normally Donnie's time to go to the bathroom. So when we get there, I walk him up and down behind the store where all the homeless people are, and all the homeless people poop all over the place. So I go down there, and that's where I'll walk Donnie so he can urinate and so he can use the restroom. And then we'll go inside. And it's where people don't go. So I'm not going to lie, I don't clean it up. But it's behind the store where the homeless leave all their trash and stuff. And I know that's probably wrong. Ooh, there's a full house though out there. They have the full house, and for $38,000, I'm gonna have to call it. They had to flush. So, anyways, we go into the Costco one day, and outside on they have like a canopy, like a covered area, and there's trash cans right there. Donnie peed on the trash can because when we go in there, it takes a long time because he sees a lot of people. So he always goes one last time to the bathroom. It was outside. Yes, it was on their trash can, okay? So we go up to the door, and when we walk in Costco, everybody's like, oh my gosh, there's Donnie, there's Eddie, and they all know us, they all recognize us, they all love us. And this one lady says, if I ever catch your dog peeing again like that, then I'm not going to ever let you in my store again. And I'm like, ma'am, he did it outside. That's what dogs do. And she's like, if I catch him peeing in my store, you're really going to be in trouble. And this woman was just berating me. And so finally, I ignored her and I went in. And it really bothered me, all day long, And as I went home, and there's a lady at the Costco there. Her name is Jeannie. And sometimes, I don't take my mobility scooter because their scooters have the big cart, and I need the big cart. And a couple of times they haven't had a cart, and I finally just tried to walk it. And I fainted a couple times in Costco because I'm not supposed to be walking that far. And so what'll happen is I'll start getting woozy, and Donnie will kind of tap me. He knows when it's happening, so he'll hit me and knock me over and to kind of force me to sit down. And so I'll sit down, and then I lay on him like this. And he does that so I can recover. And it happened in the checkout line. It was like I'd already done twice that day, and at the checkout line, it happened too. And this girl, Jeannie, she's an amazing worker there, and she's like, Mijo, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, she's like, where's your scooter? I said, I didn't bring my scooter today. I was hoping to use your guys' scooter because I need a bigger scooter for the cars. She's like, Mijo, are you okay? I'm going to call the ambulance. I'm like, no, Jeannie, don't worry. I'm fine. And so every day since then, she always, how are you doing today? If you need a scooter, you just stay out there and you tell them to get Jeannie, and I go get you this. That's how wonderful this lady is. And so it just upset me so much that other lady did that to me. And what I did was I'm driving home and I'm like, you know what? I got to say something. So I called the manager and I told him what happened. And they're like, well, who was it? I was like, well, it's a lady at the front with the red hair. And they're like, oh, yeah, we know who you're talking about. Like it's happened before. And so the next time I saw Jeannie, I was like, you know, I just got to tell you, Jeannie, you're such the nicest lady. You always help me. You always worry about me. And this happened to me the other day. So I just want to say how great of an employee you are when I had to deal with that the other day. And she's like, come here, sweetie. And she gave me a big hug. It's nothing, you know, relationship wise. It's just two people that are friendly with each other. And I appreciated that. So I went to go buy her some flowers the next time I came in to just say, hey, you know what? You're always so nice. And so I told her what happened. And there's another girl, like she was working today. Her name is Mercedes. She's probably like 22, 23. And she's like, oh my gosh, Donnie and Eddie are back, you know? And I've told her the same story. And there's a whole bunch of employees there that the minute they see Donnie and I, they're like, hey Eddie, how are you doing today? You know, how is Donnie? Are you getting him a hot dog today? We always have a great experience at this Costco, except for that one lady. And every time I go there, she's either checking people in or she's checking receipts on the way out. And there's always two people. So if I see her on one side, I go to the other side just to avoid her. And it still upsets me. I'm like, man, this freaking lady, you know, is being a real, you know. So today I was leaving and I was talking with a gentleman. And I saw her when I went in. I went to the opposite side. And so as the guy's checking my receipt, she leans over, and if you know Costco, there's a fence between the indoor and the outdoor. And she looks through the chain link fence and she's like, I heard somebody's yelling at you. I'm like, yeah, it's you. You're accusing me and trying to get me kicked out because of my service dog, and you said he's gonna go to the bathroom all over the store, which he doesn't do. And she, you know, she did it on purpose. I avoid her on purpose, so we avoid problems. And so I brought my scooter in, but I needed a lot of stuff today, so I swapped and took their scooter. So Donnie and I went back to my truck. I loaded it up, and I'm just fuming, and I'm fuming. So I said, you know what? All right. So I go back to take their scooter back, and this one of the other ladies, I don't know her name, and she's like, "Hey Eddie, how are you and Donnie doing today? I gotta say hi to Donnie." And I was like, you know, and I told her what happened, and she's like, Eddie, you need to. Our manager is in there right now. This is his name. Go in there and tell him. And so I did, and he kind of gave me. It seemed like he was brushing me off, right? But at least I got to say it, and it's just like, yes, I told some people how rude she was to me, and I told her boss. But is that any reason for her as a customer associate there at Costco to come up to me and said, "Oh, I heard people were yelling at you," you know, to antagonize me? Was I wrong for them and going up to her manager and saying, "Hey, this is what happened, and I don't appreciate it"? I don't think I was, but you know, I understand. Yes, I did say something about her, but she was so rude to me. Oh, I got a campaign. Can I do this campaign yet? Hold on, I gotta rumble myself real quick, guys, because we now have to say 5 ad reads per month. 1 second, I'm gonna rumble myself. Share campaign. Can I do it now? Oh, it still won't let me do it. Okay, maybe we gotta rumble myself one more time or something. I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, I was definitely justified. Thank you, Josh. I just, you know, if it sucks. It sucks. But everybody else in that store is like, oh my gosh, Eddie's here, Donnie's here. They love us in that store. So I was that's how much it bothers. I hate it when people don't like me. You know, and it makes me wonder. Okay, you know, what did I do to this lady? And I started thinking about it. And about 7 or 8 months ago, I took Donnie there, and he had diarrhea, and I didn't find out until we did his walk. Well, then, outside the doors, but across the parking lot, he got sick. He had diarrhea and messed up on a tree. So I go right to the front doors, and they're like, "Sir, you need to show me your card." I'm like, I just need to hurry up and get some paper towels. My dog went to the bathroom over there, and I need to clean it up. And so they gave me paper towels, and I went over there and cleaned it up. And she was the one that wouldn't give me the paper, or she was the one that wouldn't let me in the store. So she had saw Donnie poop outside across the way, and so I wonder if that's why she's doing this. But I still don't think that's a good enough reason for her to harass me like that. It almost makes me want to call corporate, and just say, hey, I mean, everybody loves Donnie. Everywhere. I mean, we have videos of the whole country where everybody's just petting Donnie. He's such a nice dog. Anyways, I don't know. Thank you guys for listening. I wanted to get that out of my system. So thank you guys. All right, caught on camera. An official at the University of Iowa was recorded in an I didn't say. So when I was talking to the manager, I even told him, I was like, sir, I used to be a plumber. I've been disabled all my life. I've had tons of surgeries, and it makes me feel bad that I have to use a mobility scooter and I have to ask my dog to help me walk. I said, you know how embarrassing that is already? And for this woman to do that to me. So you think I should for sure call corporate? I don't know. I just don't want to get somebody I don't want her to get fired over it, and I don't want an apology. I really don't. I don't ever want to have to look at the lady again. I just hope that she won't treat other people. And there was a veteran walking with me today, and he's like, why was that lady saying stuff like that to you? I'm guessing that's Hope. Is that Hope?
That is Hope.
What's going on, Hope?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing good. How was your festival?
Well, it was day 2 of 3 days, so I'm going back to, today technically here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's fun.
I know you go every year, and you put it in my face, Eddie. I'm going to the Irish festival. There's going to be a whole bunch of redheads there, even though there's not redheads.
I never say there's going to be a whole bunch of redheads. That's what you assume.
Well, yes, that's what I assume. Oh my god! So were the bands good?
A lot of blonde. Yeah, I've seen. How many have I seen? A lot. There were 9 on my list, and I've seen basically all of them. Some of them I've seen twice because they perform multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Right, Josh.
And then there's 3 left for. I think there's 3 left for tomorrow. Let me check my app.
Right.
It's really nice. They have this app, and you can favorite the people that you want to see, so that you can filter really easy. So there's 3 that I want to see tomorrow, and one being Allie.
So how hot was it there today? Because it's always in August, and I want to go, but I have Donnie, and I don't want him overheating out there in the sun.
I've told you that this week was the most perfect week. It was 74 degrees.
Really? Oh man.
I put on my sweater after the sun went down because it got down to 60 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Holy jeez. Maybe, next year Goofy and I are planning a trip across country. Yeah. And maybe David Devine's going to come with us.
Last year it was like 95 degrees and absolutely miserable.
See, and that's, if I showed up, that's what would happen.
But
Murphy's
I
Law.
think it was Wednesday. It was a high of 69 degrees here in Ohio. And I was like, oh, just let it stay for the weekend. Like, I don't care about the rest of the summer. It can be 105 degrees, but just let it stay for the weekend.
Okay, so what was your favorite band that you've seen so far?
My favorite band is Scaravore.
Scaravore? And what kind of music do they sing?
That's the one where I got in the front row.
Oh,
Tonight.
We were watching On Patrol, so I didn't watch. I don't know if you sent us a picture or the video, but what kind of music are they?
They're Scottish.
I
did send you a video, just to you. And it's the bagpiping. So they do bagpiping, and one of them wears a kilt. There's flute playing, there's guitar, there's drums. But most of it, what I see is folk music.
Okay.
The Gardner Brothers, they were principal dancers of Riverdance, and then they went viral. I believe it was in 2020, and they have amassed over 1 billion views on social media.
Oh, wow. Real quick, by the way, Josh, so you know how I always tell you I have my hope that whenever I have church questions, she answers it for me? This is the hope I'm talking.
Hi.
So if I know you don't like Rumble, Hope, but they have a channel and it's Revolver Broadcasting, and so every morning they do Bible verse and Bible study stuff in the mornings. And then afterwards, they'll go to premium, and not every day they go to premium and play music, but they'll play Christian rock, Christian music on it.
Cool.
So I think one day, I know you don't like Rumble, but one day you should go check out their channel. I'll send you a link.
Well, it's hard, especially in the morning because I work.
That's true, but you can watch them afterwards.
Yeah, but see, now I commented with 2 different handles, and now I owe me 2 cookies.
Now I owe you 2 cookies. Okay, I'll send you some in the mail. Wait, can I send you weed cookies?
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I won't ask you. I'll ask you privately. What are your favorite cookies? And don't tell me those ones from Australia, those Tim Tams or Tam Tams.
No, but I do have to get those for the bridal shower in a few weeks.
Go to World Market.
Yeah, I know that's where I have to go. Oh, I like a lot of cookies. We'll talk about later.
What do you like? Do you like Dutch? Have you ever had the Dutch cookies? They're called stroopwafels.
I believe that's what I have here since January.
They look like a waffle, but they have caramel in the middle.
Hold on, let me see what I have. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so Hope works. She works at a church, and she worked at a church before this other job, the one that she's working at now. And so Hope, she also has Hope Arising channel where she just interviews people on her YouTube channel. It's pretty awesome.
Speculas?
No, so Speculas, it is a Dutch cookie, but that's the one we dip in our tea. You dip that in your tea. So does it look like does it have like a shape with like a hole somewhere in the middle?
Yeah.
Like it looks like a building or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's Speculas. Those are awesome. Like whenever we always had tea around 3:00, like the British do. And so that's when you get that out and you dip that in your tea, and you got it, but it's a Dutch tea we always get. But stroopwafels, you've probably seen them, especially they have them at what's the market?
I've heard of them.
So basically, it's like having a waffle with some caramel in the middle. They're not too thick. I know you've seen them. Let me put it on the show real quick. I know you've seen them. They're delicious. Everything Dutch is delicious.
I'm going to be right back. I got to go put some stuff in the dryer.
Okay. When you come back, I'll show it to you then. So an official at the University of Iowa was recorded an undercover video bragging about how she and others at the school have been taking steps to operate around the DEI bans. And I'm telling you this, folks, every time they say, look, Harvard cancels their DEI, just because they cancel it doesn't mean they're not doing it, folks. They're still doing it. If they did it in the first place, they're doing it because they want to do it. So just because they say they're not going to do it, they're still going to do it. But let's see what they say here.
I want to say maybe February, March. Our communications person came in and was like, hey, we have to redo our websites per the regents to take off diversity, equity, inclusion, anything like that, any buzzwords. So they swept our websites. So that's why it's not there anymore.
Wait a minute. Why does it sound like she's talking that? Oh, no, that's what Ben always says. I wonder if she's talking to Ben Berkwam undercover.
So it's not there, but we're essentially finding ways to operate around it. So that was our solution. We were like, oh, okay, we can't use that word. Okay, civic engagement. I think that's a lot of what we're doing. It's like, oh, okay, we're not allowed to use this word. Okay, we're just gonna.
Wait, okay, so now we're at 11 people. Let's see if I can do this campaign now. Okay, I'm gonna rumble myself one more time to try and see if we can do this commercial. And okay, now it's green. Yes, we can. Pocket deuces. We're gonna call. Let's do 13 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents. Let's do the 13-cent one from Rumble Premium. When Rumble first started in 2013, they built the platform for the small creator. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought the platform would censor political conversation or censor opinions on COVID. But they did. Facebook admitted they fell to the pressure from the Biden and Harris administration. Rumble did not. They held the line. They're attacked daily for giving us a voice to talk to you, our followers, our friends. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked from brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove free speech, but Rumble is fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive without brand advertisers. They don't get much of it. Watching our show on Rumble is the most they can ask from you. But if you really believe in this fight, and if you have the means, one major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. Join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our human right to free speech. Rumble is offering $10 off with promo code STUDIO when you purchase an annual subscription. Go to rumble.com/premium and use promo code STUDIO. Like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now is the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, well, we just appreciate that you watch us here. And they took that part out. I wonder why, but I added it back in because I had this commercial pretty much memorized. Right on. Thank you guys for letting me do that commercial. I appreciate it. I guess. Oh, is Hope back?
I'm back.
Okay. So let me show you what a stroopwafel is.
Stroopwafel.
It's gonna take about 30 or so seconds before it pops on your screen. And these are delicious. Oh my gosh. As a kid growing up, half Dutch, like we love everything chocolate. We put chocolate on our sandwiches for breakfast, and I know you've heard this before.
But it's Nutella that you do usually, right?
No. For our breakfast sandwiches, it's called hachel. I don't even know how to spell it right. So Dutch, I'll type in Dutch chocolate sprinkles, and my keyboard is way too loud, isn't it? It's called it's De Rooter. This is who makes it. It's this stuff right here, and as you see, it's on a sandwich. So what you do is you take white bread, you put butter on it, and then you put this chocolate on top, and it is the best breakfast you'll ever have. I used to take it with chocolate sprinkles. Yes, in fact, as a kid. The kids were like, "No way, you're eating chocolate sandwich for breakfast," and I was like, "Yep, I would take it to Catholic school just to show off." So see, look, you can tell it's basically it's just, you can. Some people toast it, but you do the sprinkles. They have little curled ones. So they're like curls, like if you took shavings off of chocolate. This one is like a marmalade type flavor, but it's hard. These ones are hard as a rock, but they're really good. And this is just the milk sprinkles. And I'm a milk chocolate kind of guy. But yeah, everything in Dutch is chocolate. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's more like Nutella.
No, it's not. Nutella is hazelnut.
No.
Nutella is Dutch, though. It is Dutch.
I know.
Oh, we're going to make the money of this tournament. All right.
No.
Last night I played for like 8 hours, but I won $100. So
wow.
So that's like maybe $12.33 an hour. Not bad. And I got to have fun. You know me and Graw, we like to gamble.
It's true.
Have you ever had Dutch pancakes before, Hope?
I don't know. What is it?
Have you had crepes?
I love crepes.
So they're like crepes. They're really thin. Dutch pancakes are really super thin. Well, these ones aren't. The ones my mom made were so maybe it's not Dutch or thin, but my mom would get this stuff that makes the Dutch, but she would add extra water to it so it'd make them thinner. But they're basically just waffles. Pancakes, and you have all the different kinds of fruits you could put in there. See, these are the thin ones. So it's basically like a crepe, I guess.
Oh wow.
And most of the time, yes, we put chocolate sauce on top. Because it's Dutch.
Because why not?
Right? Because why not? That's why I'm so gordito. I'm so fat.
Wait. Go up. It said mini Dutch something or another.
Mini Dutch something? Hold on, real quick. See, this is what I mean. See how thin that pancake is? It's like rolled over. But you said mini Dutch. I made them. Oh, you guys can't hear it, huh? Mini Dutch. No. Was it on the right side or the left? Oh, right here. These ones?
It was on the left. No, it said mini Dutch, and I think it was like a pie. Very much like the pie that I had today.
Okay. Is it? Hold on. Maybe it might be these.
I mean, I'm just seeing what's on your Rumble screen.
Yeah. So right now, is that what it is? It's got a black, like a cupcake tray.
No, it wasn't.
Hold on. Let me share this. Well. Let me share this live to you, so that way. That way you share this with. So that way you can tell me live when you see it. Live and in person. So. And there was a mini one.
Oh, jeez. Hello, cat.
Hi, Pixel.
No, I don't see it.
I'll keep
walking around my desk ready to knock my lamp over. So if you hear something crash.
Darn Pixel. You know, we always send you presents. We never send Pixel presents.
Pixel doesn't need anything.
Doesn't Pixel like playing with toys?
She loves toys. She has too many of them. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh well.
I don't see it. Oh, darn it. Anyways. All right, let's go back. So, do you think? What do you think about them saying, "Oh yeah, we're no longer going to be doing DEI"? Do you think they're really stopping it? Oh, or are they just changing the names?
I think they're renaming it. Yeah, renaming it.
Because I mean, these people believe in it. You know, they risk their college getting shut down to keep it up. So I don't think they just get rid of it either.
I mean, it really depends on, I guess, where they're located, and what kind of organization it is. Like, I went in Target, and they said they were getting rid of all the Pride stuff. Which, I mean, there wasn't, like, displays of it, but there was one I looked down and, like, I forget if it was towels or something.
Good night, Josh.
But they were all arranged in rainbow colors.
Thanks for stopping by. I'll come by tomorrow to give you guys some likes and stuff. Yeah. So you saw some I mean, I don't care if you have some Pride stuff. I mean, everybody.
No, it wasn't a Pride display. It was a covert, like, oh, like we're decorating for Pride, but we're not saying we're decorating for Pride.
Ah, I gotcha. Was it in the kids section?
No, it was like towels.
Then that doesn't really bother me. I don't care if you want to advertise about Pride. Just don't put it in the kids section. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody has their right to free speech, and you know me, I truly value that. But when it comes to putting that kind of stuff with little kids and teaching little kids stuff, that you don't need to teach them yet.
Right.
When I was a kid, we didn't take sexual ed class until 10th grade. What year did you have to take sex ed class?
I think it was high school.
Now they're trying. I mean, now they're teaching them in kindergarten about, this stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't we see an ex post a long time ago about them giving condoms to kindergartners?
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Okay, I think I have. I could be wrong. So you're in Ohio. What do you think about what's going on now with the fighting that happened last Friday night at the festival? How I'm talking about how this chief of police reacted, and
it was the councilwoman that threw me for a loop more than anything.
She was the one who said, well, they deserved it. Then what did she say? Something in the area they deserved it because they're white.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm just like, what? Some people are just so completely off their rockers that you just look at them and be like, how can you be so stupid? You know, like there's no common sense left in that person.
Yeah. What did you think of the pastor that came out and said, well, you know, they should be getting arrested too, the white people?
I haven't heard anything. I mean, I saw the video and then I saw what the councilwoman said, and that's the extent of what I've seen.
Okay.
I really haven't been paying attention to it.
So they're saying, what a lot of people are saying is, well, the white people called us the N-word. And I haven't seen video of it yet. I haven't seen any proof of that yet. But even if they did, does that warrant the beating that they got?
No, I've seen the pictures of the woman who got knocked out too. That was horrific. Like her injuries.
Not only that, I mean, you just, if you're a man, you just don't hit a woman.
No.
I mean, people, even in jail, if you hit a woman or a child or do anything to a woman or a child, then they have to put you in a separate, they have to put you in, why is my brain freezing right now? But you know, they put you in a separate, because they put you in isolation, yes, but for your own good, because you'll get attacked. If they found out that you beat up a woman or molested a child or beat up a child, they're gonna beat the living hell out of you. It's just the way it is. And I, you know, as we said, I've had a bad past. I've been to Santa Barbara County Jail and LA County Jail, and they put all those people in pink jumpsuits. And it's, you know, like Santa Barbara County, the regular, if you have blue, you're just like a regular no nothing, you know, you got like a driving on a suspended license ticket, or, you know, like I would get, or something similar. The red ones meant you were a violent criminal. Orange meant you were not as violent as the red, and pink meant that you were a pedophile or a woman beater. But they would keep you all in separate areas, so you couldn't get near. You could never get near the people in the pink. Here you go, Donnie. So, and I just don't understand. A word should never be a reason to punch somebody, to hit somebody.
No.
You know me. I get very upset when somebody calls me a bitch, but it doesn't lead to me punching them unless they hit me first. You know. Come on, Donnie.
Right. Well, I mean, the common sense of people, there's no, I mean, even tonight, like, so there is this, she was probably in her 20s. She was very nice. She helped me get up to the front because she saw me and she's like, can you see? I mean, she's yelling at this because we're right in front of a speaker, and I'm like, no, not really. And she's like, well, you know, she's like, I'll help you get up there. So she was helping me try to get up to the front. So she like was trying to ask this lady in front of us if I could scooch in, and so they kind of moved over a little bit, but she pointed to the side, so like I was more in front of the speaker, but I was up front. But I mean, the common sense isn't there. Like these people were like dancing and almost kicking me, and then the person behind me was like leaning back, and like the woman who was trying to help me was like, she was just like aghast, like she's like, what is going on right now? Like, because like this guy was like almost. I mean, he was running into me. His back was against my back, and I'm like, what the heck is going on right now?
Yeah. I get it. I'm short, but I'm also like it happens more when I'm in my wheelchair than anything. When I'm and that's where the crazy cripple came from. Is just because people would just walk right in front of me, and so I start running into people, and I'm like, hey, I'm just a crazy cripple guy. What are you gonna do? Hit me? That's where that
I
came.
was watching my favorite band, they're Irish band, and the tallest guy in the entire concert comes and sits right in front of me.
Really?
Like, there's no way.
That's my
It
luck at the
always happens.
movies.
I always get right behind the tallest guy. Like maybe they think it's a thing. I don't get it.
That happens to me every time I go to the movies. Here, Panda. Yeah. It's there'll be a million empty seats in the theater, and they have to sit right in front of me.
I mean, it's pretty packed. I mean, people get up and leave in the middle of the performance. People come and sit down. Like the tall guy eventually left, but when he left, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like he was the tallest guy there. That was the only way I realized that he was the tallest guy.
Did he have long hair?
Kind of, a little bit.
They got to come up with something for us short people so we can see better.
Yeah. But there was also another lady who helped me, and she's like, "Here, like move in front." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
That's cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of young kids. I mean, when I say young kids, I mean like early 20s, and they weren't even really paying attention to the music. They were just like talking to their friends, and they would FaceTime them. And I'm like, if you're not gonna pay attention to the music, why are you up here in the like first row? Like, it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, you see that all the time. Like if you're watching a sports game, say you're watching a football game, there's always that kid in the field, or I mean in the front row. Their parents probably paid $1,000 for that ticket, and they're just sitting there on their phone, just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Technology.
I mean, we do have at the festival there is the app, and you can find out where all the different things are when things are going on. So like, I would go and listen to performance, and then another performance would be starting half an hour after the other performance started, and they're not done yet. So I mean, I'd have to leave and keep checking my phone for the time. But
okay,
yeah,
what
and there's
was?
so many.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You finished, then I'll ask my question.
I was just gonna say there's so many people who don't live in the moment anymore. And what I mean, like, they have their gimbals and they have to record, and it's like you're not full. Yes, I record like some things, but and take pictures, but there's a lot that I don't, and I think it cheapens the experience if you do that.
I can't talk because I'm that person.
Yeah, but I mean, you a lot of times, I mean, you I mean, if you were at a because I mean, you don't really go to concert with all your, equipment.
Oh no. Like when Gra and I went to go see Dave Landau and Steven Crowder, the minute the show started, I turned it off because I respect that, we had to pay to go see it. I'm not going to record it and show it to other people who didn't pay to go see it,
Right.
So yes, I get what you're saying. I totally do.
But I mean, you're like, I'll never get that moment back from tonight, and that was incredible for me. And I mean, I recorded, some things, but it wasn't like I was on my phone 24/7 recording and with a gimbal or a selfie stick, and there were so many of that, and I'm just like, guys, like, you don't get it.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta ask, what was the best food that you had tonight?
So I have gone back to the same tent.
Really?
3 times.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm actually on their page already. Okay, so what tent is it?
It is called Scott's Fair. It is a meat pie vendor. It's their first year there. And so they have typical Scottish meat pies. They have steak and mushroom meat pie. They have a chicken pie. They have a chicken curry pie.
That's gotta be spicy.
They have. It said it wasn't spicy.
What was the first one you said? A meat what?
It was Scottish.
Uh-huh.
Like a traditional Scottish meat pie.
Pie.
They have sausage rolls. They had, well, now they're out of them, but they had these strawberry scones with strawberries on top with cream.
Okay.
Those are amazing. I had the steak and mushroom pie, and then that's what I had for lunch today. And then for dinner, I had the chicken pie.
So you just been.
Oh, that's Gadan.
This is the good band. Which one?
That's Gadan. Gadan.
Oh.
Edna is the one with the pink or the red pants.
Okay.
He was formerly from a band called We Banjo 3.
We Banjo 3.
He's from Galway, Ireland.
Uh-huh.
He plays with Gadan now. And then there's Hillary. She's the one with the fiddle on the platform. And she is the special guest this year for them.
Pretty.
And she's from Tennessee, and she was really good.
Wow, look how long her hair is.
I know, it's really long.
So did you get to see them too?
I've seen them twice.
Oh,
They're
wow.
one of my favorites.
Okay.
That's who I ended the show last night.
Oh, look at the cute little kids.
Yeah. So the guys on the left with the tan jackets, that's the Gardner brothers.
Uh-huh. So are these young kids, or are they old enough to where I can say that girl's beautiful?
I think that they're old enough. They're from Chicago and Ireland, so
I can say the women are beautiful then. Okay. Just playing it safe.
And then the guy with the blue shirt, he is from Step Crew.
Okay.
I saw them too.
So I'm guessing there's a lot of fiddle playing there, huh?
There's a lot of fiddle playing, a lot of banjos. They do a lot of different things. Like that's one of the shopping areas. That's Gadan.
One of the shopping areas, okay.
There's shopping. There's beverage stations. There's whiskey taste. That's a whiskey tasting.
Ooh, I'd like to go to that.
There's music workshops. There's spoken word tent. There's folklore stuff. I don't think that the wake is there this year. There was a tent last year that taught all about an Irish wake with a fake dead body in it.
Oh, really?
Coffin.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, what are those things called? Those are called, isn't that what the kids get in schools?
No, that's not a recorder.
That's not a recorder?
That's an Irish flute.
Oh, an Irish flute, okay. Did you buy anything when you were there? We should buy you some bagpipes, Hope. Play the bagpipes.
No. I actually looked at those spoons, so those are really pretty.
At the which ones?
They're not the spoons behind them on the right hand side.
Oh, these? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And they describe like what a perfect kitchen is, or and it just describes them, and so it's like generosity and kindness and that sort of thing on them.
My mom used to have a collection of silver spoons, but I guess when you go to certain cities or certain countries, you can buy their spoon.
Yeah,
my mom used to do that.
Used to collect spoons.
Yeah, must be an old time thing.
I collect magnets.
Good to know. I'll have to get Hope a magnet sometime.
They have sheep herding. They have the Scottish games where they throw the stones and that sort of thing.
Did they have shepherd's pie?
Yeah, they have shepherd's pie. They have Irish stew. There's so much food there. Like there's German food. There's Mexican. There's stuff for everybody.
Really? I'm kind of hoping maybe we'll get to see. Maybe we'll see you in one of these pictures just walking around.
No, I haven't seen myself. I've been looking. That's Gadan.
What does the 32 stand for? All those shirts said 32. Is it the 32nd festival?
No,
Oh, there's
it's
the.
more than 30.
There was the stone throwing. How do you turn the sound down? It's too loud. Hold on. Let me turn the sound off. There we go.
But that's Gadan playing.
That was Gadan playing? Okay. Oh, look at those are cool right there.
Yeah, the dragon skull
Yeah.
things.
Wait, $150? That's actually not too bad for a festival. Hey, we should send that picture to Dan.
I know, I thought the same thing.
Oh my gosh, did you hear about what happened in Berkeley County?
No, I haven't. I mean, I didn't watch last night. I didn't watch tonight.
Well, they didn't show it on the show, and I'm surprised. I actually saw it on X tonight. A lieutenant from Berkeley County Sheriff's Department, which Carly Drayton is from, they did a stop on a woman, and so the lieutenant, which was a female, apparently touched the fentanyl, and she overdosed on fentanyl, and they had to give her like 3 things of Narcan. Hold on, let me find it.
But she lived.
Yeah, it didn't say exactly, so I don't know. I was trying to find it. But I don't. It happened 2 days ago, so I don't know why they didn't mention it on
patrol.
On patrol.
Did you hear about the? I don't know if they mentioned it. The partner who he pulled the guy from Knox County out of the woods when he got hit in the head.
Oh yeah, they did. They talked about him.
And his partner was in a car accident.
Oh, they did not talk about the car accident. No.
Yeah, his partner was in a car accident and is in the hospital. Like it was a head-on collision.
Wow. It's a tough job. Okay, so this is.
Oh, there's a video of it.
Yeah, so it says police officer in South Carolina collapses. Can you see it when I do this?
No.
Okay, let me take it out of. I was trying to make it a little bit bigger for you. There you go. You can see the whole thing. So let's play.
I asked if you had anything. And I'm still going to jail.
Okay.
Not necessarily. We could have worked this out a different way. How? You can't now. Hey, you got some over here too? No. Be careful with that. It's nothing in it.
So she got fentanyl.
I take care of my mom. She's got cancer.
That's crazy.
Lung cancer.
I need Narcan. I need Narcan.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Narcan.
Where is it?
In my car.
Why are you not doing that?
Central 143. LT's overdose.
Dude, and her door's locked.
How does she need Narcan?
Send me a unit.
How did she need Narcan?
Move. Just move.
So we had to go back and unlock her car.
Where is it? Give me a minute.
Narcan.
Give me a minute.
Shut up, lady.
I got you. LT, I got you.
Right?
Narcan administered. Want another one?
Four officers.
Ready?
Yeah. No, I don't think you did it on uniform.
I did.
Okay. Okay.
2 doses of Narcan administered.
Okay.
Just leave it. You want me to sit you up?
No.
What do you need?
I'm good. Okay, just give me a second.
You're good.
That's just. And if
incredible.
Yeah, Amanda, will you move so Donnie can get by? At first, I was worried. I'm like, don't tell me it's Carly Drayton. You know, because she just had her baby.
Yeah.
Just insane. Just
No, but the fact that she touched it and then she's like, I need Narcan. Like how fast she recognized that she needed it.
yeah. And the good thing, you didn't see her pass out or anything. So I'm hoping
No.
I'm hoping it's okay. She's okay. But I just couldn't believe they didn't talk about it tonight on Patrol Live. What date? Let me see. What day did this happen? Shoot. It happened 7/26 of 2025. So that was what, Tuesday? Is that Tuesday?
That was last week.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
7/26.
Amanda, will you move so the big baby can go by you?
That was last Saturday.
Oh, shoot. And yeah, so I'm surprised they'd never mentioned it at all on Patrol. I think there's something going on there because people said that they stopped Berkeley because they were having issues. So maybe Berkeley doesn't want to be part of the show and didn't want to even be mentioned on the show.
Yeah, I know that. No, I think they stopped because of all the hate that Carly has been getting on social media, and like they blamed all of that. Berkeley leaving on the fans basically because they were so horrible. I mean, she would get hate like every week.
Yeah, some people said that to me even because I said one day, you know, I don't really like her anymore. I used to like her, and they're like, stop saying that. That's why they got kicked off, or that's why they quit.
Yeah, but it was more like they attacked her like for her appearance.
Oh, because of her weight and stuff?
I don't remember exactly, but yeah, kind of.
But she had lost a ton of weight though lately.
Yeah, she did. She looks great.
It's just insane what people do. Okay, so this is the Drowsy Lads.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones I'm seeing tomorrow.
Well, that's who you're seeing tomorrow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I saw two of them today. They were playing with Gadan.
And it looks fun. I want to go. I really do. Looked at that one already.
There's Dan. Looked at that.
Oh, the carbon. I wonder what she's making. It looks like an animal face. It looks like a nose or something already right there.
You can see the picture right beside of what they're doing.
Yeah, so I can't get that. Can't really see. Dublin pop up the Step Crew.
Step Crew. Yep. Saw them.
She's pretty. So is she.
Mm-hmm. Band's been together for 20 plus years.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna trip over that. What was that?
The area behind them is like a village of how the village would look like. So they have a church set up, and then you can go and talk to the weavers, and they're making iron stuff and that sort of thing.
Really? Okay, did you try to dance?
No, I don't want to kill.
Wow.
I think I sent a video yesterday of them, and they were in chairs seated and doing a dance, and I was like, that was pretty cool.
Okay. I couldn't do that anyways, even though if I was sitting in a chair. I can't move my feet.
No, but
it's
amazing, like how far they can kick their legs up, like when they're actually doing the Irish dancing. It's so impressive. Because I'm like, how do they just get their legs up so high?
Lots of practice.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of practice. Let's see if we can see them doing their legs really high. Nope.
Oh, they won't do it there. I mean, that's not the type of dance they do.
Okay. Well, I would like to meet her for sure. White pants. The Irish adventure awaits. Oh, here's another video. Okay, let's see if we see Hope in here. Did
No,
they
I think
interview
that was
you at all?
no.
Wait, was that meat pie thing
That
you're
was the
talking
Irish
about?
stew.
That's the
What?
stew?
Yeah, that was the Irish stew right at the beginning.
That looked good. Where it was.
It is good. It's in a bread bowl.
Another thing I can't have.
Bread?
Yeah, that's not part of my diet. Oh my goodness, that definitely looks delicious. Oh, and I can't have that's potatoes, but I can't have potatoes. Probably celery in there. I can't have celery either. Did you wear green at least?
Yes, I wore green. I didn't wear green on Friday, but I wore green today.
So they had iced tea. Well, these
Iced
people are
beer,
going crazy.
they have wine.
She's pretty. There's a couple redheads I seen. They're cute. My favorite Dublin Irish Festival memory, what is it? Is coming to watch the Drowsy Lads. How many people do you think was there today?
Oh, it was pretty full.
Hello.
I mean, they typically have, I think it's over 100,000 people who usually visit every year.
Oh wow. Man, if the only problem I know, if I show up there, it's gonna be one of the 100-degree days.
But you would know that a few weeks out of what it's coming.
That's true, I guess. That's true. We should just go to Ireland. We should all take a friend trip to Ireland sometime, maybe.
So I actually go up to the other one. So that's the map of the entire festival. It's a big park.
Oh wow. Let's see. Click on it so we can zoom in. Oh, it's not letting me zoom in very good.
There's 4 main stages. Those are the ones in the green.
The green? Oh, down here?
So there's the Dublin stage. No, up at the top where it's blue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's 2 green things. That's the Dublin stage, the Trinity stage. South of the Trinity stage, there's the Thunder stage.
Thunder stage.
Across the road.
That one?
In the red. Yep.
Okay.
And then go all the way down to the green, the light green. That's where the Celtic Rock stage is.
Okay.
So those are the 4 main stages, and then all the other little green boxes are the minor stages.
Okay. And then there's like food places and shopping areas and stuff like that.
Yep, and Celtic canines and the ponies and.
Oh, yeah. Donnie would go nuts seeing the ponies and the other dogs. Did you do the run?
Don't run.
Oh, geez, Louise, you're going there for the whole action. Capital City Pipes and Drums.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Was there a lot of people in kilts?
Oh yes, women and men.
Really?
And you can buy the kilts there.
Okay, how did you ask any of them what's underneath it?
No, I did not.
I had a couple friends that when we go do stuff, they'd always wear their kilts. And every single time somebody would come up and say, "What's underneath the kilt?"
Would you like to find out?
The one guy would show them all the time, and there was nothing.
Oh,
okay, 5 essentials to bring. Did you bring a cooler?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Did you bring a refillable water bottle?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you got one of the 5. Canned goods. Why would you bring canned goods? Oh, they want you to come on Sunday and donate.
So if you come on Sunday between 9:30 and 11, you get free admission, and the canned foods go to the Dublin food.
Oh, cool. So are you going to take a can tomorrow?
No, because I have a weekend pass, so I don't have to get in. That was my problem 2 years ago when I felt. Okay, that pit Oh wait, never mind. I was looking at another. The Rumble screen. When I fell and hurt myself pretty bad, I was rushing to get in line by 11 with my canned goods.
Was that the year that you met David there?
No, I never met David at the Irish.
Oh, so didn't you and David go to a festival where you guys met?
No, we went to a bar.
Okay, I just remember him going to a festival, and I guess maybe I guessed it might have been this one. Okay, my bad.
No.
Okay. What's the fourth item? Let's see. A credit card.
Yep.
Guests are encouraged to use credit cards instead of cash. Okay. And
Yeah,
the app.
trying to. Yep.
So you got 3 out of the 5. Not bad.
Yep.
Not bad.
No, I don't bring a cooler.
I do. Well, I have it. I have one that's foldable. I can put on my scooters.
That's nice.
All right, let's see. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow we'll see Hope on this website.
Yeah. No, scroll up for a second. Yeah. So that picture of the stage there, on that space, that's the Celtic. That's the rocks.
Really?
So I started out in the yard, and I was pretty far out, and I was like, I'm gonna walk up on the left-hand side because that's where the merch is. So I bought a shirt and their most recent CD, and then like I'm just gonna weasel my way into the front line here.
Why not? Why not?
So
sounds like fun though. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Shamrock and Roll Home. Oh, save $10 on Lyft ride. You drove yourself though, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I parked really, really quite close to the entrance.
Dublin Irish.
Good.
Darn it. This woman's a sergeant. She looks like she's freaking 18 years old. Doesn't she?
She looks pretty young, yeah.
You can be a volunteer. You should be a volunteer, then you get it for free.
Yeah. But usually it's hot, and I don't want to deal with people.
Oh, that's true. I haven't seen any fireman pictures yet, though.
No, but a lot of the police are very good looking.
I'm going to tell on the firemen that you're liking police officers now.
I also like the police officers.
Showing a lot of kids.
Yeah.
A lot of dogs. I'd have to be careful with Donnie. He'd be like, Dad, I want to go play.
There are some service dogs that are allowed. I mean, service dogs are the only dogs that are allowed in, other than the Celtic canine area, that area is easy to avoid.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But I've seen a handful of dogs.
Of course, I mean they're everywhere, and like a lot of times there are people that don't really need a service dog; they just want to bring their dog, and they can't ask you anymore.
Yeah,
which I get.
I mean, it's not very many dogs, I guess.
Yeah. Link ahead. Dublin was the first festival to hire us. Oh, that's the Step Crew again.
They started coming, I believe, in 2006.
They've been coming for 18 years. Wow.
Well, they didn't come since 2015, I believe.
Oh, okay. We're going green. Okay, 5 hidden gems at the Dublish Irish Festival. The dart tent. Did you go play darts?
No.
No darts for Hope?
I went there last year.
Okay.
2 years ago.
The Celtic Canines. I know you went there. Did you pet a lot of dogs?
I didn't pet any dogs, and I didn't go there.
Oh, you didn't? Really?
And I did see their dogs. I saw the Irish Wolfhound, and I saw like that dog.
Okay. The whiskey tasting. Did you go to the whiskey tasting?
No.
The Greenfield.
I only drink water there.
Okay. The Greenfield Sports Area.
No, I didn't go there either.
What? Well, look at even the kids doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The Brian Boru's Ireland.
That's the old time Ireland that I was that they were making, like,
I got you. For a second, when I first looked at it, I thought that was a woman just because I saw the longer hair down here.
Yeah.
What I get for thinking. And your Irish adventure awaits. I wonder if that's meant on purpose so that the lights will shine off the ceiling there.
Yeah, so they have things that project on the ceiling. It's usually shamrock.
Oh, really? Oh,
they
cool.
Spin around. Mm-hmm.
Hope's like, Eddie, I've been there all day. I don't want to talk about any more of this.
No, it's fun.
Join the team of over 1,200 dedicated volunteers who are at every corner of the festival. Oh, look, they have a seed area. Oh, composting area. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, they talk about sustainability. There's genealogy tents. There's music tents. There's so much stuff.
Trying to see which shirt. I think I like that shirt better. Which one did you get?
I didn't get any of them.
I thought you said you bought a shirt.
I bought a few shirts. I bought one of Scaravore. I bought a Gadan shirt. I got just an Irish. Then I got 3 other Irish.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. There was a... Look at that. Imagine that dog being brown. Who does that look? Who would that look?
Huge.
Oh, it was huge? Okay. But remember, Brownie had her... She had that fur like that.
Yeah.
That's Brownie.
No, that's the size of a Great Dane.
They're that huge? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, have you never seen an Irish Wolfhound?
No, I never have.
Yeah, you need to look him up.
Wow. Why has it got to be so far, and why has it got to be in the summertime? That looks like fun. I'd want to go to the stone tossing. Look at that woman. She's a beast.
They're pretty cool. I mean, so they have to throw over. There's one where they have a bell and they have to throw it over a thing. There's one that's a rock. Then it's the log thing as well.
Interesting. You know, we should take Pam too, because Pam is Irish.
Mm-hmm.
So is the frog their mascot?
There's a weird thing with frogs in Dublin. Like, there's a statue of a frog in downtown Dublin.
Really?
These are all from last year. Those are in July.
How far is Dublin from your place?
Takes me less than 10 minutes to drive to the festival.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but you drive fast, so that could be like 20 miles away still.
It's like 4 miles away.
Okay. August 1st.
Last night coming home, it took me an extra 15 minutes because they were rerouting traffic every which way, and it was making me mad.
Well, of course. And that's, here's something I don't get. So, my dentist, he has like Shark season tickets and A season tickets, and Raider season tickets. And he always leaves before the game is over. Like, you pay that much money for your tickets and you leave before the game's over? He's like, I don't want to get stuck in traffic. Jeez Louise, man.
If you wait till the very end, stay to the very end of the festival, then you're like, there was like 4 cars in the whole entire parking lot when I got out to my car.
Really? You stayed that late tonight, huh?
It closes at midnight. I mean, the concert ends at 11:45-ish, and then you have to walk out to your car. So, yeah. I mean, I was still in the festival. Like, I was on my way out, but I mean, it was midnight, and I still hadn't gotten out.
Oh, wow. Did you listen to Gaelic Storm?
No, that's not the one that I like.
Oh.
That's where most people were last night, though.
She is beautiful. Wow. Yes, I judge bands on how beautiful the people are. Make fun of me. Well, it looks like fun. I'm glad you had fun.
I saw them, Maggie.
You saw them, Cassie and Maggie?
Mm-hmm. I sent a picture of them. They had sparkly green pants and sparkly black pants on tonight.
Did you send it to our main group or just?
Yeah, main group.
Oh, there's the picture of the speculoos. There's a video. Okay, we have way too many freaking.
Hex, that's because you guys watch On Patrol tonight.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we have a group of 6 people, then we have a group of 9 people, we have a group of 4 people.
Yeah, you guys are insane.
I think it's Graw that keeps messing it up and going back to the group of 9.
Yep.
Okay, what were they wearing? I just saw you at the front of the concert.
In front of the concert.
Now you're at the back of the concert.
Here, I'll just send it to you. It's a video. Sparkly green pants on and sparkly bag. Black pants. From a ways
I think
back
I found it.
Sitting in the very back because it was comfortable and I could see over people's heads.
Oh, I see him now. Oh yeah, very sparkly. Jeez Louise. They're sisters?
And they're from Nova Scotia.
Oh, they're from Canada, eh?
They said that they had 54 first cousins.
54 first cousins.
I know.
So I wonder how many family members, like
a lot.
So they must have like 10 aunts and uncles or something.
Maybe.
Or they just had a whole bunch of kids.
Dan. And then I'll send you a video of the step.
Oh, who was this girl? Oh, this is Allie the Piper. This is the one.
Yeah. She is internationally known. She's she goes over to Scotland for bagpiping competition. She's won. I don't know if it's the international bagpiping competition or the national.
Interesting.
But yeah, last year she played Metallica on the bagpipes.
Really? She's playing here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Allie the Piper, and I am very excited to announce that I will be coming back to the Dublin Irish Festival in Dublin, Ohio this August. The festival will span from August 1st to August 3rd, and last year was my first time there ever.
I wonder if that's her playing that music right there.
It doesn't sound like her. It doesn't sound like bagpipe.
Okay. Yeah, it sounded more like a whistle, like one of those.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hit the back button.
See. I have a picture from last year of her. I think it's a picture. It might be a video. Let me see. Do.
Man, look at that lady's. She has an awful black eye.
Yeah.
Her name is Holly.
Holly.
So her GoFundMe today got over $100,000, I think, which is good. She kind of deserves it.
Sorry.
So that's her.
Allie playing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the Cincinnati councilwoman said. The white couple begged to be beaten. Can't make this stuff up. Can't make this up.
Oh, this is what she did last year. I'll send this to you.
Okay.
You'll like this video. I think a little too much. You're welcome.
Thank you. Nancy, I didn't watch this video. Nancy Pelosi just had an absolute meltdown when Jake Tapper brought up her insider trading. I got to hear this. Sorry.
Yeah, it was. Let me just read what he said. I'm sorry that we had some sort of technical issue. Nancy Pelosi became rich.
Why do you have to read that? We're here to talk about the 60th anniversary of Medicaid. That's what I agreed to come to talk about.
Yeah, but I wanted
what that means in the election.
I wanted to give you a chance just to respond. He accused you of insider trading. What's your response to that?
That's ridiculous. In fact, I very much support the stop the trading of members of Congress. Not that I think anybody's doing anything wrong. If they are prosecuted and they go to jail. But because of the confidence it instills in the American people, don't worry about this. But I have no concern about the obvious investments that had been made over time. I'm not into it. My husband is, but it isn't anything to do with anything insider. But the president has his own exposure, so he's always projecting. He's always projecting. And let's not give him any more time on that, please. We're going forward here.
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk about that. Not at all. And so why am I thinking, what are these videos? Why am I thanking you for these videos? I got two. The other one doesn't want to come. The last one?
Of Allie.
Oh, I got to download it. Oh, you're right close up there.
Mm-hmm.
I like the purple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm going to dream about her. So, speaking of dreams.
Listening to what she's playing, it's pretty cool. It's stuff you'd recognize.
I don't have the sound turned on. Oops, wrong one.
You could show it.
I guess I could, huh? I forgot. Hold on. I don't have the last one. I only have the two. I don't know why it didn't show up on my computer. I can play.
File. It might be downloading.
Oh, I know what song it is. Really? No way. She's playing that, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I have some thoughts about dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams lately. I don't know why. And I started thinking about like time travel. And you know what the multiverse is when they say multiverse?
Mm-hmm.
What if we're not really time traveling? I don't think you can ever mess up. They say, well, if you go back in time, you're going to mess up what happens in the world. But here's what I think. If you go back in time, you were meant to go back in time. So you're not really messing it up. You're supposed to mess it up. And I just think you're just going to a different timeline. I think there's millions of timelines out there. What do you think?
Okay. So, sorry. There is. Have you ever seen the movie Somewhere in Time?
Let me look it up. It sounds familiar, but I don't know. Let me look up.
It's with Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve.
So it's an older movie. No, I haven't. Okay, no, I haven't.
So that is an interesting take on time travel, where it already happened. It happened. So the movie starts out and she's older, and she comes and finds him, and she's like, "Come back to me." He had never met her before in his timeline. And then he goes back in time and meets her when she's younger.
Okay, it's on Amazon Prime. Okay, I'm gonna have to add it.
And then I've been recently watching a new series on Netflix called The Lazarus Project.
I saw that. I think I added that to my my list.
Yeah, so that's another time travel thing.
Okay, Lazarus. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. Interesting.
So watch those two, and then we'll discuss.
Okay. No, because I just think that's what I think. When I have these dreams, maybe I'm seeing what's happened in another timeline, of my life.
Right.
Like there's got to be a timeline to where Eddie's really not crippled. And there's probably a timeline where Eddie's poor and homeless, and there's another one where he's rich, Because what I started thinking, I watched, there was something about somebody dying, and I just started thinking again about when we die, and the thoughts that were going through my head is like, well, they say when you die, you're gonna either go to heaven or hell, and that kind of stuff. And then I'm like, but what if that really doesn't happen? What if you're just dead? And then I'm like, but if I'm just dead and I can't think anymore, then I won't even notice that I'm dead and won't think. You know, all these weird things were going through my thoughts the last couple of days. Because
yeah,
it would be sad, I think, if you die and nothing. Sorry, what's that? I was just saying it would be sad if you just die and nothing ever happens again. That's just it.
Yeah.
And you were saying.
In the Lazarus Project, they are able to turn back time to a certain point. And there's like if a mission goes awry, they can keep turning it back and keep turning it back. So there's like all these. It shows like how one of the characters met his wife, and it's like there's 4 million different ways how he met her, but they were always supposed to meet, basically.
Interesting. Well, and I mean, that's like, have you ever had deja vu before?
Oh yeah.
So that kind of makes me kind of think about that too, about different timelines. Maybe, what if it just plays over and over again? What if our lives are just on repeat? When you die, you start over again.
No.
No?
I'm done with this one.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And I mean, I don't know about you, but there's been times where I'm like, man, what did I do in a former life to be stuck in this body? Have you ever thought about something like that?
I've never thought. Nope,
No?
never.
It's normally on my really bad pain days when I do that. Man, what did I do to deserve this?
Nope, I've never thought about that.
So this person came into my locals channel earlier, and they said hi with a $15 donation. Then they said something with the $50 donation, then a $100 donation. Is there scams that way?
I have no idea. I don't know about locals. I'm not on locals.
Because it just worries me. Like, I got all excited and stuff, but why would somebody that I've never met before just come on my channel? And altogether, it was, hold on, let me look.
Was it Mr. Beast? I know he does that.
No, it was his name was Khalid or Khalid. I don't know how to say it. So he first came in and said it just donated $15. Then the next one said, "Hello, bro," and it was $50. And so I said, "Well, okay, so how do you say your name, Khalid or Khalid?" And he said and he spelt his name, so I didn't really know, but he donated $100. So far that's $165. Then I asked him where he was from, and he said Indonesia, and with another $50. So that's $215. Then he donated $50 that says keep up the streaming. Then he donated $50 to tell me it's 11 a.m. there. Then he donated $50 to say he was going to Dubai soon. And then he donated $100 saying, I got to take my leave now. Work is piling up and thank you. I've never seen this person in the stream before ever. And so it kind of scares me. Is this just God sending somebody to send me some money or something? Or is it a scammer? And so I'm trying to go to my locals. But locals is a pain in the butt. Because you have your locals for your channel and you have your locals for your personal one. Anyways, I just thought I appreciate this person if they did do that. But it still scares me. What if it's a fake or a scam?
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
And it also, it's my birthday month. So then I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's somebody that wanted to give me a birthday present, but they don't talk to me anymore, and maybe they were trying to do it that way. All these things are just going through my head. I hate that. I overthink everything. I really do.
Yeah, just, watch if it actually shows up in your whatever locals account.
Well, I looked on here. I got one notification saying it says Khalid is a new one-time supporter at $15. So you got to be a supporter. You have to become a supporter to watch my live streams. So that made sense, but there was nothing after that. And I don't know. I got to figure it out. And I had some other news, and I told Grawl last night, and I didn't want to say it because I don't want to mess it up. But my lawyer, yes, I'm hoping it's a boy. No, my lawyer emailed me and then called me, and you know I've been trying to get the money back from the Department of Justice for my travel expenses, and somebody from the prosecution side emailed him on Friday, saying, "Are you still representing Eddie Block?" And we heard he had an issue getting his reimbursements, and we'd like to help. So I had to send them all the paperwork again and my receipts.
Wow.
So it's just like, I got that going on. The FBI is finally returning my stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, what did I do to get all this good stuff happen to me all of a sudden? Right? So I don't know. I'm excited, and it hasn't happened yet, so it might not happen still. So I don't know. I'm just excited.
But they're trying.
Yeah. I did contact my congressman about it, so maybe my congressman maybe pushed it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Then Graw said, well, maybe it's just Eddie, President Trump's in office now, so that maybe they can follow through with stuff they couldn't before.
Yep.
I don't know. It's been a ride the last couple of days just hearing all this stuff. So and then I worry about, okay, if the FBI is coming here, are they going to have bugs on my software and bugs in my hard drives?
They wouldn't have any need to then.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, but I have to say the whole I can care less about the computers and stuff that can be replaced, but it's the videos, the family videos, the family pictures, all the stuff I did for videos before they took it. I remember my attorney, because he was Joe Biggs' attorney, and he's like, Eddie, I just got a 16 terabyte hard drive with your stuff on it. So that's how much information I had on all the hard drives, 16 terabytes.
I wonder if there's some program or something, that can be done so that you make sure that there's nothing on, that they don't have a bug or anything like that. Like, a software person, an engineer sort of person.
I'm sure there is, but don't you think the FBI would be more sophisticated than any person that I could afford to pay into it? I don't know.
But there could be, if they want something that badly, they're gonna find it regardless. At this point, with everything that has been said or done, and
yeah,
any little thing they could have picked up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to bed because it's 3 a.m. here, and I just spent 9 hours at a festival and walked 13,000 steps. So
hey, you got your steps in though.
I walked 13,000 steps yesterday.
Good, you got your steps in.
My ankle's killing me.
Want some of my pain meds?
No.
I don't think you can handle my pain meds. I bet you they would knock you on your ass.
Probably. It takes some Advil because I have a headache because I was right in front of the speaker.
Do you want to borrow Donnie's headphones?
No.
He's got the headphones, the noise canceling headphones for him.
When I got up there, I was like, I'm going to pay for this later, but it was worth it.
Right on. All right, well, I'll let you go. Thank you for coming up. I'm going to go to bed too. And so thank you. Have fun tomorrow. And don't forget to tell me what cookies I owe you now.
You don't owe me cookies. I was only kidding.
I know. You never know, though. You might get cookies one day. Heck,
Good night, Eddie.
You might get stuff all the time because I keep forgetting to change your address sometimes. But yes, good night.
It's time to end the stream, Eddie.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. All right. Good night, Hope. Have fun tomorrow. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. It was fun. Thanks for watching me play poker and listening to Hope and I talk. And if Khaled or Khalid, however you say that name, if you're a real person that really donated that, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're a scammer, well, then you scam me. I don't know how you can scam me, though, if you're donating money to the show. So, I'm sure there's always a way, though. Good night, everybody. Stay safe. Say a prayer for all the people that are having issues out there. And just do good in your life. Good night, y'all.